Hello, everybody. I'm just about ready to get started. Let's chat a little first. So, we decided to make a kingdom semi on a whim. So I feel like, for what it was, I think we're doing pretty well. Now, I did underestimate how strong the Rhodoks are without elite troops in a siege battle involving towers. We'll call that a personal life lesson. I do think they're one of the more annoying kingdoms to siege, don't get me wrong. I don't think they're the strongest one or hardest one to necessarily fight in the land battles. But man, oh man, those crossbowmen, when you're in the siege tower, are brutal terrible. So I think we just need to gather a little bit more forces and upgrade just a little more, and I think we could take our first major settlement. And I think from there, things will start to spiral out of control. So as a reminder, they take quite a long time on the base difficulty to regroup or recruit more troops, is what I meant to say. So if they come at us with 1,000 people, and we kill 1,000 over the course of a game week or two, they're never really going to get to that number again for like almost a month, if not longer, in game. And essentially from there, the snowball will continue. So we're like right at the precipice. Like we're building up the snowball. We just need to give it that last little push so it can begin rolling down that hill and it becomes unstoppable. So we're just missing just a few troops to give that push necessary. So I think our first game day or two is just going to try to get about 10 or 14 more troops. And then that should be about it, to be honest with you. I think that's all we really need to win. And obviously, if we can upgrade more people to become trained to have shields, which is the most important thing against the crossbowmen, it's just going to become easier and easier. The disadvantage we'll have in battle will become much lower. And just overall, we should have an easier time. I'm going to go ahead and launch the game. I was going to say, we'll be hearing a lot of this song in particular pretty soon. Let's go ahead and play on native. Hold on, let me pause the music. Pause. So we'll see where it goes from there. I haven't decided after this if we're gonna go straight to the Viking campaign or we're gonna start new characters, what we're gonna do. I guess I'll take a chat poll. So I had some ideas for the Viking conquest if we were to start a new character over for sure. Jump into the game. You know what, we're 168. I think we're about on target to be done in about 200 game days. So, honestly, I feel like I'm gonna have about the same clear time as Bad Girl 2, minus that awfulness of looking for, what was that, 160 days for the last person. So hopefully we don't make that mistake. But yeah, I would say probably in about 200 game days, we should probably be done with the game, and they'll go by pretty quickly. So we'll be waiting repeatedly in camp over and over. So this 52 is almost strong enough to do what we need to do. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. So what do we do? Need like a little more troops, but a lot of people are just in trouble. Oh, I can actually get more recruits from this village. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of okay with just pulling almost everybody from this castle and then reattempting the siege, but I know that as soon as we do that, we're unfortunately probably going to get hit by another army of like that. There's an army of 124. I might want to just kill these guys if I'm able to. Yeah, let's see if we could deal with these people. Because that guy's going to be a problem. Being raided. Okay, so they're actually destroying the other village for me, which is both helpful and not helpful simultaneously. So sadly, our nearest big recruit area is all the way to our south, so we're definitely at a disadvantage for doing what we need to do. Okay, so Katrin just really needs more damage. Let's give her strength. Let's give her Iron Strike, or not Iron Strike, Power Strike, and probably one-handed and crossbow. He's a little better. I'm hoping just to get just a handful more troops. I really don't need too many. The problem with leaving our kingdom is that we could just get ambushed. There's the Nords. I kind of want to kill them, I'm not going to lie. If we could just get like one really big set of recruits, this would be huge for us. And they're just like not quite leveled enough. This is where training is useful. Our relationships are improving. Nice. 7 tribesmen. Honestly, if we get one more set of recruits, I'm going to go raid again. Because that's actually a pretty huge number difference, to be honest. Because we were down to just a handful of troops at the end. So if we even out, again, there's going to be less of their crossbowmen. There'll be more of us. This is a little risky to do because we're leaving our kingdom exposed. But for a little better. So we're going to go for one more. So this is a very greedy play for sure. But I think we go for it. I was actually worried something would come out of the castle and fight me. Alright, so I'm at a 0 with them, so there's not much I could do. From a quest menu. Okay, we could still train... Oh, they're raiding our village. That's actually quite annoying. Alright, so they burned our village, so we're likely going to fail that quest, sadly. That is quite sad, actually, for them to burn that. So that puts us at a pretty big disadvantage. Aramis is saying he wants to leave. Perhaps I could change your mind. Okay, so he's going to stick around hopefully long enough for us to be okay with this. Let's see if we can raid. How many people do they have in their kingdom? This is the question I have now. Only 107 still. So going up to militiamen is good, because again, they have a spear. I could wait a day. I think I'm gonna get 4 crossbowmen and see where we go from here. So some counter snipers. I think I basically have to upgrade if I'm able to, if I want to win this battle. I think getting 2 stronger troops is good. I still don't have any elites from the standpoint of the troops. But maybe this is good enough now? Again, we were not off by that much. So this is where it could be very risky, because depending on what they're doing, they could just delete me right now. This is why we need more in engineering. Deshvani leveling at kind of an unfortunate time, because I can't really do anything with it. Oh, I ran out of food. That really sucks. And then we got attacked. Alright, how many people? Oh, this is the 124 army. This might not be too bad. I think our goal is to hold position around here-ish. Do what we could do. So if we can level up our troops here, this would be pretty huge for us. I think I forgot to swap my weapon, which is a bit unfortunate. Move ourselves up here. This should be good. Yeah, we should be able to delete a lot of the reinforcements at least. Don't lose the horse. We took some damage already, which kind of sucks, but... Now we'll tell ourselves to charge. Now that I'm sure that they're not holding like a row of crossbowmen with spearmen protecting them, they just kind of charge with their crossbowmen, which is pretty stupid. I'm just gonna go finish them and be able to. Again, we're strong enough that I'm basically able to one-shot these guys. I'm feeling pretty good about our weapon choice. As long as we don't lose too many people, if any people here, we should be good. I'll definitely save before we get into a fight. Because it is kind of annoying that I got attacked during the tower siege. But ultimately, this could end up being 125 less people that I have to worry about. Because they're going to be stuck at like 10, 20 people for at least a week. So eliminating them as a threat while they're still at war with another nation is pretty huge. Because I believe from where we left off, the Purple Kingdom was still fighting them, as well as the Gray Kingdom. And if our companions fall here, it's not really a big deal. It's more if we lose our other troops that it's a problem. We gotta just protect our actual... Our important troops, as I like to call them. Ones that can actually level outside of our companions. Oh, that was too early. Again, we're just slowly cutting them down. As long as we do this, it should demoralize them. I sadly ran out of food, so I need to figure out how to get food from somewhere. That's why we definitely need to take this city now, because that would solve our food issue. And also the downside of moving with a lot of people is you just consume food very quickly. So we could... It's very easy to say we did not come prepared, which is true. I definitely forgot that we didn't automatically get troops for our first kingdom. So if I'd been better prepared, I would have gotten about 20 more people and been completely fine. On the plus side, most of our troops seem to be fine. Ooh. There we go. I mean, I'm seeing our, like, Clethy and Caitlyn get knocked out, but so far I'm not seeing major losses. And again, that could level our companions, and that level might be the difference between them living and dying. Because honestly, a rank or 2 in shield basically makes them immortal in certain fights, which is kind of nice. Because being able to speed up their block timing is kind of huge, and also making them immune to arrows is equally as huge. We're just getting tons and tons of experience, so look at our experience. If we level one more time, we'll be at max engineering. Which for me is amazing. I definitely want to be at that point. Yeah, we only had 2 other people wounded. Everybody else just got destroyed. So we now completely outnumber them. And because of tactics, we have battle advantage, we'll get renown. Hopefully we'll get food, but I doubt we will. But this will help balance out the morale penalty we had before. So I'm going to charge because we outnumber. I got most of my health back. And I see our companions are charging with the shield out, which is what I want to see. So the more ranks in shield we could get them going forward, the better off they will be. To just kill one of their elites. Honestly, if we could just get rid of all of their elites, we're going to be in amazing positions. Because even if they restock straight to like 40 or 50, for example, they're not going to have like 40 veteran crossbowmen. They're going to have like dumb recruits. And I don't really care if they have recruits, because the recruits won't really be able to injure most of our party. Okay. Two-handed just getting stronger and stronger. Oh, did I mislook at my... Oh, I misunderstood my level. My bad. I thought it said 3... I don't know why I looked at that and thought it said 300,000, so... This is actually huge. I'm at max engineering, so we're going to be going really fast going forward. So I don't really need to get any more intelligence at this point. I guess I could just level up pathfinding to move quicker. Because essentially, the faster I can move, the faster I can siege things. I'll level up archery. So I might not bother getting more in. I mean, I still could, but I think at this point, extra agility or strength might be better. Because we got all of the core skills maxed, outside of faster movement. And I'm willing to go a little slower if it means a little safety. So we've also been dying by, like, literally 1 or 2 points of health. So a couple of points of health just from strength might be good enough for us. I don't really need power strike, though. Oh, this guy's actually trying to fight me. You think you can take me? Idiot. Yeah, we're at a really strong position right now. New enemies have arrived. I don't think it matters. If we could break up their crossbow line, they're basically done. Because that's the big thing. If you have enough people charging, these crossbowmen are not a threat. And I think due to having troop advantage here, it shouldn't be too terrible. Though I'm noticing my horse is taking a lot of damage. One thing that I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing so far is that we do have a lot of Rodoks in our army, but none of them have abandoned us yet. which is kind of surprising. I wonder if it's because I married into them or what the deal is. Because normally if I did this in any other playthrough, they would be abandoning me en masse, which would make this invasion basically impossible. But for some reason we've stabilized. Not entirely sure what the factors are that do it. Again, the only thing I can think of is that we're technically married into Rhodoks. Maybe that's like a counterbalance. So I definitely had much, much, much worse right to rule. Or, no, I have much worse right to rule now than I did with the other one. What I meant to say. Getting some people wounded before the big siege is kind of annoying. We're gonna let him go. So we're now a +2 with one of our Rhodok friends, and we gained honor. I think I want to keep all of their characters, so if we manage to... Hey, Kirk. If we manage to convince these people to join us, this would be huge. So potentially this could give us 10 additional troops. It does lower our morale slightly, which kind of sucks, but honestly, kind of worth it. Yeah, I think it's just one of those things. So we'll take some money from these people. Steel bolts with +2 damage is actually pretty huge. Activity crossbow could be a good use for us. I don't think I need the rest here. We're definitely going to save. Looking to see if there's anything else we could really do. Oh, this person just straight up gained a level. I think we go to 15 strength so I could get more... See, they have bow. I want probably power draw and power strike. And then I'm going to improve their archery slightly. Yeah, that feels good. So again, much stronger bow action. When they're forced to melee, they're good. And Shield 3 is actually pretty good as well. The Nazar feeling pretty nice on our team. Deshvani also leveled. She has pretty much everything in Power Strike and nothing, or everything in Power Draw and nothing in Power Strike. Let's give her 1 point in Power Strike for when she gets reduced to melee. And then I think we just give her more strength for health and damage. And then probably just improve archery. The more accurate she is there, the better she'll be. But you, Clethy. I could give her looting. It feels thematically appropriate for her. Let's give her looting and then strength 12 for more damage. Then gradually give her... Probably one-handed just to attack faster. Clicking on the wrong option. Yeah, so just about everybody is ready to go, it looks like. If Ymira has a shield, which it looks like she does, I'm going to put another point in agility so she can get to riding 4, and then I want to put shield next time we get a chance to level her. Let's level her archery in the meantime. Yeah, that'll be big for us next time. Do I have any more super horses? I don't think I do, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't. But we could essentially upgrade her at some point. The Borsha can also level. He has pathfinding decently upgraded. I think at this point, I just level his strength. I don't think I need him to go higher. I think the more capable he is here, the better we are. Actually, let's go towards agility, because he only is riding 2. And then we'll leave him where he is at the moment. Crossbow up, so he's almost as accurate as the super snipers. Aramis is going to leave us pretty much no matter what we do here, so I don't think it really matters what we do with him. I mean, I could give him shield for better survivability, and then crossbow. And I guess polearm for the final points. Well, that was actually convenient that they interrupted me, because that actually let me... That actually let me just deal with them. That was actually an ultra convenient attack from the enemy, so I get to heal here. Let's lead into an assault. And again, now the battle advantage for us is 2 instead of being negative. So we should be okay. We should just naturally have the advantage. And I think in the meantime, do a little bit of sniping on our own. Too high. Like, let me get way closer. I mean, this is boding pretty well for me. We're not losing a lot of troops here. And we're managing to pick some of them off. And they kill one of our veterans already. That really sucks. Spoke too soon, chat. I am not good at aiming today. I definitely need to get better. Like, we need it for this battle. Oh, that guy got hit. Alright, let's go for the easier target. How did that not hit? Aim, please. There we go. Unfortunately, our spearmen seem to not have shields. They're getting destroyed by the crossbowmen. We're losing some of our elites early. Yeah, see, we just lost like 3 of our 8 elite spearmen by just existing. Nice headshot. I guess I could have switched to use that war crossbow we just found a moment ago. But I think we're doing better overall, so I think we should still be fine. Nice shot. If we can take care of these guys, we'll be in a great position. I think the siege finally is able to get there. Nice, headshot. No other people there. I think we're doing okay so far. We picked off some of the more annoying snipers that were gonna hurt us. And our companions are slightly tankier. And we do have to help them out a little bit here. It's not gonna be a free win for sure. As we've seen, this fight is quite annoying. But I'm feeling better. We have extra troops. I don't want to deal with that, though. Let's do a little weave action here. That's good. We killed one crossbowman. This will save us from a lot of damage later. I'm gonna reload and let's try to pick some more people off. Oh, we're having a crossbow off. I'm gonna reload to duck. Oh, his shield actually blocked me. Seriously? That sucks. I killed him. Really just need some bolts. Okay, we reloaded. That's actually huge. So far, this is going pretty well. We're very deep in their castle. I'm gonna try to do some damage here in melee. But I think our character levels mixed with just having 7 or 8 more troops is kind of making a difference. Because again, they started with less. So if I can get behind them in Conga, this is gonna save us a lot of time. Okay. This is promising. We've killed a handful already. This is looking pretty bad for them, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be at the front of the Conga. Do little side steps here. I can snipe a couple of them here, we should be good. Nice headshot. We've killed about 1/10 of their forces on our own. We're neutralizing their back row. This is feeling pretty good. Nice headshot. Oh, almost headshot. That's a headshot. Again, it's a lot of their elites that just fell already. The less people they have attacking us, the more likely we are to win. But that guy, like, ducked into there real quick. Oh, I went to release the shot and I got hit by the other guy. That sucked. I headshot him in return. We could take a couple shots like that. That's not too bad. Yeah, this is now looking really good for us, I think. Nice headshot. Oh, almost headshot. Again, this is looking way better. If we could get rid of these people, stop them from hitting our front line, we're in good position. I'll take a couple arrows for our front line, to be honest with you. I don't want to take like a ton, but a couple our way is fine. That is an excellent headshot. Another headshot. So they're losing a lot of their back row. Thank you, Crossbow. Alright, so we just killed like easily 20 people, so we killed a fifth of their army by ourselves. And I think this might be the last guy down there. So wow, what a completely different battle just by having just a few more troops. Also, I shot my troop. I killed him. My bad. Shouldn't have done that. Rip our crossbowmen. Murdered by me, brutally. Tried shooting him as he went through. But yeah, I think that's it. They're fighting the last guy. So what a difference just those handful of troops made. It's actually kind of crazy. It went down to like, they had 6 more than us to we now have like 14 people or more over them. That was like a completely different battle. Yeah, I didn't even lose. I saved on like 20 people there by just having 7 more troops, roughly. That's crazy how much a difference just a few recruits were. And they lost all of these troops forever. I think I just leave them as is. I don't think I want their troops here, so we're gonna hit done. They could get another war crossbow. It's better than the one we had previously. You could use a glaive if I really want to. Warding shield is okay. I'm gonna get some items to sell since we now have access to a town. So I need some food money. So Mattel managed to level, so this is important. We're gonna defer the appointment. The reason we want to do this is you'll see in a moment. So we're gonna say, I'm gonna defer the appointment until I take counsel of the land. So let me move the dialogue over briefly so you can see the thing. So essentially what'll happen is if I were to take this directly, yes, I would get money for it. If the week passes, or I can have it belong to nobody and this thing automatically gets troops. So even though we lost 5 or 6 people, we're about to gain 40 just by taking a kingdom. And that's where the snowball starts to come in, because as long as I keep capturing, I will continually get really good troops, not necessarily elites, but really solid troops to replenish my own army and then use my fodder troops to protect the town. So this is where things are going to start getting out of control. So now we're going to move it over so chat can read it again. Deram has fallen to your troops. You now have full control of the town. You may station troops here to defend it against enemies who try to recapture it. Also, you should select now whether you will hold the town yourself or give it to a faithful vassal. So I think this is a bug. I'm willing to state this. This dialogue should have been before our companion tells us what do we want to do with it. Because this doesn't make sense that it's telling us, like, oh, you could do these things after you've made your decision. Because I could have made it belong to me already before hitting the screen. I think it's a bug they never fixed. I'm gonna call it out for what it is, chat. Something about that doesn't feel right. Anyway, we're gonna sell all these items. I will actually keep the bent heavy crossbow for now. And the elite scimitar. Might keep the military warhammer, we'll see. I want to sell some of these items though. See if that 43 is an increase for me. We have so many things to sell, chat. It's like getting out of control. I don't think I need that armor from what I remember. Keep the shield. I don't want that shield. Tempered military cleaver. So it's worse than our war cleaver, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. Got a spare horse. There we go. We just freed up a ton of space, and we're about to receive 1,400 in cash. And now we can go buy some grain, which is what I need to survive. So this is huge for us. We went from starving to now we have food. Crochet bow. There's the war cleaver with no bonuses, which is kind of sad. 27 resistance? What? Holy, that shield's like immortal. I think I have to get this, chat. It's not like the biggest of shields, but notably, it's got 27 damage reduction. I mean, we're taking anywhere on average between, like, I don't know, let's say 10 to 40 from attacks. Like, wow, that's... Giving it another 10% on top of that, so 3 ranks of shield would put it at, like, 36 damage reduction. I don't think they could be hit by any arrows at all. I think we purchased this. I think that's just one of those, like, snap purchases. It's just so good. And it can be used on horseback. So it's larger than the other shield. I don't know what the difference is between 59 by 79 versus 79. Like, is the thick round cavalry shield technically bigger? Because this one's also not bad. The Huskarl's round shield I might just pick up as well. Because it's really not that expensive, and it has 19 resistance. It is slower to pull, though. Crack siege crossbow. We'll see. Yeah, I'm using a crack. Oh, I was using a crack siege crossbow already. That would explain my damage, actually. Do I have any super horses that are worth purchasing? Nope. So I guess we visit the tavern, right? There's really no downside. I can also buy mercenaries if I want to, and honestly, I kind of do. I think it's worth just trying to get ahead in troop size. That way we could be safe. So now, chat, if we look at the garrison, so even though I just captured this kingdom, it came with 8, 5, so that's 13, 16, so that's 29, plus 8, 36 troops. I gained 36 troops by capturing this place. So to me, this is just absolutely unfair. So I could get rid of my worst troops and just take these. I could just give them my mercenary swordsmen in exchange. I can also level the Swadian recruits if I wanted to. Let's see. Let's get more spearmen here. Upgrade to sharpshooter. 9 veteran spearmen is pretty huge. 12 sergeants, I think I should definitely do. And now they have a shield. Yeah, that's the big problem. I just didn't have enough shield people. But now I have 20 shield people. That's not too bad. We'll upgrade where we can. We need some more snipers, so I'm going to move our snipers higher on the list. Upgrade all of our snipers up a tier, and now they have shields as well. So they're slightly more useful to me than regular spearmen. So again, this is looking really, really good for us. I could take these people if I want to. I might just leave it as is as well, because honestly, our current sieging party is pretty good. Oh, I could have restocked on troops when I captured the other place, now that I think about it. That was a slight misplay on my part, but that should be fine. I just realized I don't think it was asking me about prisoners, it was asking me about recruits. So I actually had the opportunity to get more troops than I did previously. But that's fine. We have enough troops that we could get the snowball going. I don't think it really matters. So we have to recover a little bit. Patel leveled. I'll blame being tired. Because I thought it, and then I just misread completely. And that was 2 things I misread, so I'm definitely tired. Let's go ahead and get some... Probably one-handed, some crossbow. And probably give them power strike. So this should make them strong enough to start one-shotting enemies. So I'm feeling pretty confident that they'll be fine. Head back to our castle, see how things are going. I'm kind of curious with us capturing this kingdom if more people are willing to relocate to us. But we'll see. So we have max wound treatment, so we should be basically full and operational soon. Let's take a look at our... not our courtyard. Take a look at our Lord's Hall. So as generals get booted from their army, sometimes they show up in our main hall. It looks like we're not quite at that state yet. So we're not being, you know, given extra troops. But I think at the same point of time, I think we're mostly okay. Oh, there's our super horse, but it's rank 5. That's kind of unfortunate, it's rank 5. Yeah, we need to do a little better. If we capture a couple more territories, I think we'll start getting generals. Once we have a general or two, they're basically going to protect our moderately, like, protected buildings, and then we're good. So ideally, if we could get our brother-in-law or our father-in-law to swap sides, we're pretty much good for the rest of the siege. It needs to happen at some point. It doesn't have to literally be right now, because once they're there, it basically frees us up to do whatever we want. So I think so. Oh, you're still... That's why. That's it. Okay, I was like, I felt like there's somebody I forgot to swap over. Now that checks out. Let's get more militiamen and see how we do here. I probably want the swordsmen to be higher on the list. I want to keep people that don't have spears lower. Or shields, I mean. All tongue-tied today. Yeah, so let's protect our veteran spearmen, move them down in a rank. Actually move our crossbowmen up a little higher. So yeah, we need a couple more snipers. Ideally, I would want around 20. Right now, I'm sitting at about 11. So we'll try to raise up a few more and see how we do there. Yeah, I'm feeling really, really good. If we can hold this for a week, I think it's basically over for them. So sadly, all of our villages are burning, except for one, but it's also already destroyed. Deserters versus manhunters. I might interfere in this battle just because. It's just free morale. Allegedly, I'm also getting renown, which to me is kind of funny. But I'm doing this to keep our troop morale high. So one mechanic we didn't really go into details with is morale. So different kinds of food we've been using to keep our morale high. But the other thing that really boosts morale is constantly fighting. So if you're at peace for a long period of time, the troops will get restless, and they'll start abandoning you as well. So we need to make sure we attack frequently. They don't have to be like big battles, but enough that they get something to do. Yeah, next place we take, I'm going to make sure to actually capture the people. Because we want to make sure if we can dump like 20 or 30 people into the building, that we then end up with like a 50 protected building versus a 20 protected building. So most enemy troops will not bother with a 50 protection or higher outside of like major generals, because they themselves might only have 50 or 60, and that usually is not good enough for them to want to do battle against us. So anyway, with high morale, I don't know what effect it has on the combat itself, but I mostly just want to make sure that they don't desert the army en masse. I know if our companions get really grumpy, they're also more likely to leave. So there are things you could do to mitigate like disagreements between companions, as that does impact their relationship with each other pretty negatively. So technically we could get more charisma skills for that, but I don't think they're 100% necessary, to be honest with you. I've beaten the game at almost base skills before, so. On the plus side, we're still managing to level somehow. If we take a look at our current character sheet, I could technically put another point in leadership, I guess. So let me move it over so chat can read it. So I could fix my party morale slightly. Wouldn't be the worst thing ever. So maybe next level up, I'll put a point in leadership, and then I'll put that spare point of agility. I'll put in a point in agility to probably up to 9. That way I could start putting ranks in shield up to rank 3. And I'll go more of a sword and board style. So one thing I also have to make sure we do, I have to make sure we give out our super shield to somebody. To whoever our best frontliner is will receive the shield and become unstoppable. And hopefully by winning this battle and also taking over a kingdom, we will stop our people from wanting to leave as much. But we'll see. Just gotta fix our morale slightly, chat. Relationship with manhunters went up. Okay, we can hire the manhunters. This is what I'm talking about. We just interfered. We got manhunters. We got a super horse. And we got another really powerful horse. Oh, this is really good for us. Wow, that was like one of the best interferences I've ever seen. Okay. So now we could take any of our weaker horses and upgrade. Let's go to Bundik first, because I think Bundik is like our frontline god. So we're going to give him the super shield. Yeah, it's slightly smaller in size. I guess I could just give him the Huskarls, because it's slightly bigger. No, it's the same size. Graphically, it's bigger, but allegedly it's the same size. So this gives him 7 more damage reduction, which I think is huge. So we could potentially rank up his shield again, and I think I will, just to make sure his shield basically never breaks. We'll give him another point in strength, and I don't think I need to level up anything else. So feeling pretty good about his odds of survivability now with 40% damage reduction on the shield. Go to our next character, Mateld. Got a 22 resistance shield, that's pretty good. She only has a 34 helmet though, so we do have an upgrade for her. So she is now going to be better in sieges. Her leg armor needs a little bit of work, but she's still pretty good overall. So she has a rank 2 horse with 45 speed. We can now give her one with 4 more armor and 10 more health. That's also faster. So that's pretty big for her for survivability in the field. A horse taking 4 less damage a hit is potentially 4 or 5 extra blows it could take. Sometimes it only gets clipped by like a little bit in terms of damage. Ashvani doesn't use shields. I'm just looking at her horse. 11 armor horse, not that great. What about you, Nizar? You were also using the other shield, interesting. So we actually have several people with really good shields in our front line, so that would probably explain why we're doing so well. Lethy, how about you? Resistance 10. Let's give you a stronger shield. See how you do with that. Yeah, that might be more useful. She's got a super horse. Sadly, though, I don't have riding 5. Might be one of the few times in the game I'm considering going there. I think that's probably okay. Again, that's a pretty... 18 armor is pretty solid for a regular horse. And resistance shield. Honestly, most of these are pretty good. This character will get a small improvement on their shield. So 2 extra resistance. It's slightly faster. And it has 60 more health. Again, just helping us live the front lines. Hello, Borsha. Your shield is pretty terrible. Let's give you one of these so you can survive a little easier. Better, I think. Actually, let's just give him shield size. His other horse is also not that great. So it's a 41-42. This one is 45-44. This one has 5 more health. It's a small increase, but we'll take it. I don't think that will be as game-changing as the other ones, to be honest, but a step in the right direction. A big shield. I think I'm going to give him one of these instead. So we don't really care if Jaramis leaves at this point. I think we have enough other abilities and we'll be fine. Yeah, so everybody now has a really good shield. Oh, and speaking of which, he's got +1 damage bolts. Now he's got +2 damage bolts. So we just increased our support fire damage by 1, which could be a difference. Oh, I didn't realize he was using a bent iron staff. I could have bought the balanced iron staff, actually. That would have been good. If it's still there, I'll go purchase it for him. Guess we'll go take a look. It's not a very expensive item, so it's like, I figured we might as well get it if somebody was actually using it. We'll sell these. We'll need this. Yeah, him being able to just do more damage in melee is kind of huge for us. And also, this is faster than the other ones, so getting 6 speed is actually kind of huge. So almost 6 extra bludgeoning damage and 6 speed. So he should survive way longer in melee now. Just because having a slower weapon is really painful. Are there any one-handed characters in here? Like, Katrin, what we're using for a weapon? A Falchion. That's 98 and 73. So this should be a big upgrade for her. So she's doing 30 a swing. We can make her do 31, which is not as important or not as good as it sounds. But then we give her 30 extra reach. So having 30 extra reach, or almost getting like a 30% increase of reach, that is pretty big. That is going to help with her survival. And it's faster. Faster, 1 more point of damage, 30% more reach. Like, okay. Her ability to kill things went up. I think what we're going to do, we're going to put away the Manhunters. So that way we just have 41 protecting the kingdom. It's a pretty solid number. But I think at this point, we need to start sieging pretty hardcore. So I want to be very aggressive while we have the number advantage. So I'm going to press the advantage here. Put away my prisoners over there, because we're very likely to get more. In fact, let's put away our other prisoners as well. Look at that, chat. We're improving our relationships by letting time pass. So we lost a little bit of cash because we unfortunately aren't getting any net revenue from the other places. We somehow still have Karaf. I don't understand why they haven't taken Karaf from us, but that has been a big, big boon for us. So we have a bazillion prisoners in here. We have more prisoners than we do people guarding the castle, which you'd think would be bad, but apparently that doesn't really matter. So let's go take a look at the enemy kingdom and see how well protected they are. The Nords have not responded to Kingdom of Rodok's provocations. Don't really care about that. Let's move forward. Ideally here, if I can take this castle, we're going to be in an amazing position because I have relationships with most of the surrounding castles here. And this would give us a clear line of war towards their 2 major settlements. And again, my health-wise, I'm pretty much good to go. I can upgrade you to an infantryman once Nightfall passes, so we could get 1 more upgrade before we battle. But again, we took out a city of 100 pretty cleanly. And now we're coming in with just better shields, more shield people, better stats overall. So again, feeling really, really good about where we are combat-wise. I could get another trained spearsman. Let's see. There's a caravan coming out, which I think is actually worth fighting. I think we're actually going to fight this if we're able to. So we're going to say hand over your gold. So we don't care if they hate us. So the reason we want to do this, 1, morale advantage, so our companions don't bicker among each other. 2, extra renown, so we might get another troop that we can hold. 3, this is pretty much going to give us food almost every time. So no matter what, this will kind of pay for itself here. So we're set to basically just win the game. I just have to keep going to war repeatedly. And keep in mind, we now have engineering max. So anything that's just like a ladder battle, for example, we could just instantly take. So if that castle next to us is not a siege tower battle, we will literally take it before the enemy even has an ability to react. Indeed. We're going to war. We're killing their caravanners, though. I think it does have an impact on their economy slightly. But I don't really care about any of that because we're gonna win before that becomes relevant, to be honest with you. Like, we're like, I don't care about short-term loss. I don't think we care. Again, slightly improved horses. Really good shields. Leveled up across the board. Power strike on several characters. So these guys will start getting one-shot by our companions at this point. So we took a bit of a slower route by raising our companions, but now we have like a guaranteed army. To do with that as you will. But hopefully you're feeling better, Chris. I mean, at this point, this is just like straight up winning. I don't really think they could do anything to us. So like even our crossbowmen are more accurate. Yeah, no casualties, free 33. Oh, they have 1 troop left. We gain morale. That should satisfy our party for a little bit. I'm sure this guy will just run away instantly. I think we've seen that before in this playthrough. If not, I've done in my private playthrough where it could be like 200 versus 2 and they just retreat immediately. Speaking of which, where are they? I'm assuming they fled somewhere because even our troops don't know where they are. Oh, there he is. What a brave soldier, chat. Shout out to the brave soldier. Anyway. I think this is where brave soldier gets absolutely murdered. Yeah, he did. Poor brave soldier. He tried. It didn't matter, though. We're gonna capture some prisoners. I will take furs. Don't take the hide. Take the chicken. Chicken actually more important to me than anything else here. So I want to make sure we have food to siege. So Marnid hit level 12, so that's good. Do I need their intelligence for anything at this point? Not really. I think at this point I just keep pumping things like shield, strength, agility. So for now, let's put another point in agility. I want to give them a better horse. Portia looking pretty good. And maybe that experience was good enough to level them? Oh, not quite. Gonna make sure if anybody doesn't have a spear, or not a spear, if anybody doesn't have a shield, we put them at the bottom of the list. And I think we just go on a killing spree here. Like, I know it's 170, and that's a lot of people versus our 62, but we're also pretty dumb, so besiege the castle. You can call a meeting with them. We're gonna tell them surrender, their thing is hopeless. It takes 0 hours, chat, to scale and do the assault. Okay. Like, they physically can't react. We're too fast. It's too fast. We're just like, yeah, we're gonna kill you. What a broken siege. Engineering 14 is bonkers, chat. And this is why we don't bother giving engineering to other people anymore. Now that I know that this was a thing, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is really unfair how fast that siege was. So no more waiting around, losing food due to waiting. And again, we have all of our shieldmen in front. We have at least 20 elites. So 20 elites and 10 elite sharpshooters. This should just be an absolute massacre, to be honest with you. Just want to make sure I don't shoot my own people. The only thing I'm worried about at the moment. Unfortunately, our conga line is cutting me off because they're going kind of weirdly up the slope. Conga line, I swear if you walk in front of me. Conga line, please. Stop it. Yeah, we're gonna pick this guy off. And now it should be mostly safe to get up here. That is a lot of crossbowmen, but fortunately we have spears. Not as terrible as it should seem. I'm gonna go ahead and reload and shoot at them from here. Punk, I swear if Ymira walked into my headshot range, I was gonna lose my mind. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna charge. I don't like shooting upwards at that kind of intense angle. Mira, please get out of my way. I need to kill all of their crossbowmen. Alright, once we kill these people, I think it's basically over. That's gonna make sure our reinforcements are completely safe, so that's a good feeling. We're still mostly at full health. We could kind of bonk them for ignoring us. Keep in mind they have 170, so we need to kill probably about 40 to even the odds. Which, we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Okay, are there any more crossbowmen from their side up on the wall? That's all I really need to know at the moment. And we're gonna use our tactical advantage of just getting behind them to destroy them. So this is looking really, really, really bad for them. I think I'd say we've killed at least 15 or so and rising. Our odds of winning this battle are just increasing more and more with every swing. I mostly just don't want to hit their crossbowmen. What I think I'm going to do here, I'm going to switch to a different style. I'm going to see if I can snipe their back row, and then we'll be in a really good position to win. If we stop them from hitting us, I think our troops should just outclass them completely. As long as they don't get headshot by this nonsense. So we're slowly picking them off. Losing some people here and there, but mostly should be fine. Oh. We're having a reload off, except I reload faster. Get wrecked. Thank you, high-ranking crossbow, speeding up my reload. Nice headshot. Again, we're just having free reign on their back line. I think I've killed about 40 at this point. And these are not, like, basic troops either. We're killing some very good... Like, that was a sharpshooter I just killed. He basically contributed nothing to the fight. I think because there's too many people between him and his target, he's not really firing. That's a lot of people down there. Well, we're just gonna keep going. Right, chat? Like, that's a lot of sergeants down there. That could be bad for me. If we're not careful. Okay, we're taking some damage. Uh-oh, they reached me. That means our troops are definitely losing a little bit, but our reinforcements just came. Maybe we'll be fine. But again, we killed over 40. We're gonna get another chance for more damage here. But they shoot at us and miss. That's good. So unfortunately, they do have a wall of crossbowmen. I don't seem to have more ammo. This could be a little finicky. Let's see, I'm just hoping to get just some bolts somewhere. Please tell me there's bolts somewhere. Or else we're gonna be in trouble if I can't find bolts, for sure. But at least we shot over 50 times, and we killed probably about half that number. For just pure sniping. Speaking of which... Again, our people are mostly doing fine. Unfortunately... Oh, I was gonna say, unfortunately I'm taking quite a bit of damage, is what I was gonna say. I got shot again. So I'm not sure how much more I can interfere here. So really hoping our people clean up here. Because I did a lot of work. I'm gonna hope that we are able to push through. So there were a bit more elites on their side than I was expecting, but if we kill these elites, we're gonna be at such an advantage for the rest of the war. So I think their army is now done. We managed to reach the back row. Managed to do some damage to one guy. If I could kill this guy, we'll be in a good position. I can't see through my own head. That's so sad. Whatever. I think we've won. So again, that was a 60 versus 170 scenario. And we won it. So it just shows that siege towers are nonsense. That's all you need to know, chat. We lost 2 sergeants, which kind of sucks. But more importantly, they lost 181. So we had a casualty of 2 total permanent loss versus their all 181 they can never get back. So that is... I mean, a 2 to 181 trade. Chat, I will take that all day. Now we gotta go in and finish the job, but fortunately we have wound treatment and such. Mateld is here to protect us. I'm gonna chop down these people. Let our other people actually snipe. You could do it, Mateld. Or not. Headshot. So this used to be my old kingdom with a bad girl. Poor Bundit got out-sniped. And now, oh, they don't have many prisoners, which is a bit of a shame. But we'll take any prisoners we find, because that's just free... It's free troops, essentially. So if I needed to restock my army, I got 2 extra troops to make up for... So, actually, correction. I lost 2 troops, and then I gained 2 troops. So I lost nothing, but took 181. Yeah, that seems fair. And then what we're going to do, 20 leg armor. That's actually huge. A 570 sword. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to say no to super items. Okay, shield. I'm going to leave the rest. I think I need any of this. So we've now leveled the entire party, including our troops. So keep in mind, too, that if you recruit people, They get the experience for the battle even though they didn't participate. I think that's kind of unfair, but that's kind of an important thing to keep in mind. So I'm going to say I wish to defer the appointment because I want some troops. So now if we look at the garrison, without me doing anything, we've gained 23 plus 7, 30, plus 5, 35, plus 2, 37. So we now have 37 troops that materialized out of thin air and are now protecting this place. So in the course of 2 battles, we've gained almost double our entire army size. Yeah, that's fair. 10 out of 10, chat. Very fair. So we're going to pay to upgrade our troops, for sure. Move our spearmen up a little bit. I'll turn them into infantry. Nice. Pretty good. The infantry up a little more. One of our swordsmen can become hired blade already. Interesting. I might leave a foot soldier behind. Or actually, you know what? 38 is good enough. I think they could defend with this. So now we own this kingdom. And now, chat, the gross part is I could go to the town that we just recovered. And I could recruit troops. So, like, the snowball is so powerful. There's almost nothing they could do at this point. It's going to be a point-and-click adventure, chat, and it's going to be all of their kingdoms will be mine. So, it is now occurring. Even if they go to raid my major kingdom, by the time they can even do so, I probably could have taken, like, 3 or 4 of their own kingdoms. So if they want to have a kingdom gathering race with me, they're not going to win this by any stretch of the imagination. I have engineering 14. It's very broken. Does anybody have lower than 20 legging? Oh, there is. Nice. So we managed to get slightly better for future sieges. Good feeling. Let's take a look around. They're fighting our farmers. Oh, chat, we gotta protect our farmers, right? Okay. Our 53 will fight their 18. So now we get free relationship with the village, I believe. And we can keep our morale high. And we could get into a fight with the 30 without it being dishonorable. So we might even just capture him here. So they've lost a total of, I think, about 300 troops so far. It's pretty brutal. Actually, more than that if we count the cities. So that is just absolutely devastating to them. So we're obviously going to protect our own people. And improve our morale. And I think helping farmers will probably make Jeremis happy. So we did something that the party would probably want. Listen, they're not allowed to kill our farmers. That's our job, right, chat? Like, we kill our own people. Again, every swing is a kill. We have so much power. So unfair. Unless I'm not moving, then that takes 2 swings. What an inconvenience, chat. If I'm not moving, they don't die in 1 shot. But anyway, we have basically the ultimate siege set up. And if we capture any of their troops, it's basically over. Oop, too slow. So the fact that their morale is already shattered and they're running from us just shows, like, how bad they are against us. And that's another sergeant we killed for free. He didn't even put up a fight. This is more experience for every other person in our battle. So we increased the relationship with our own kingdom. Best killingdom went from 94 to 98. Now managed to escape. In your debt for freeing me. Oh. Oh, they had a prisoner? Wait a minute, chat. We just saved a prisoner? Oh, this is just win-win central. Okay. So we gained honor by freeing him unintentionally, by the way. The kingdom is now friendly with us, and we gained friendship. Oh my gosh. So now their kingdom probably won't ever attack us. Wow. Wow, that's what we call a freebie, chat. I'll never forget someone who's done me a good turn. Oh, don't worry. Hey, chat. Look at this. Look at all these troops we could recruit. Look how unfair this is. Look at all these troops. I'm up to 74. Ridiculous. I mean, I might just go back to the other town. I think what I'm going to do... I mean, 37 troops. I guess I could build this fortress up. Oh, they're sieging us. We got to go back to D-Rim, sadly. See, this is where we need like 1 or 2 more points in pathfinding, and I think we'll be good. So if we could protect D-Rim and put more troops in there, aka all the people we just picked up, We're in a good spot. The nice thing about our kingdom being a castle and not actually like a major city is that they're not very likely to fight it over like D-Rim, for example. So we have like a buffer between us and losing our main kingdom. So this is fine. We'll go back and protect it. I mean, what? We gain 2 territories almost instantly. Okay, we don't really care if they besiege that, to be honest. If they take it, chat, we just take it back. Right? Who cares? Let them take it. Let them see what happens. Give me more troops. That was a pretty easy siege. I don't mind redoing that one, to be honest. So we just need like 1 general to keep D-Rim safe. I don't even see him. Oh, never mind. I see them here now. That is quite a lot of people, actually. Let's see. Can we isolate him and kill him? Because that would be huge for us. Oh, can we protect our farmers? Yeah. Okay, so he foolishly attacked one of our farmers, so that's now 40 less people we have to fight. So, chat, we're gonna big brain it. Got him, chat. He was greedy. So there's about 300 people there, which normally would be a problem. But if we need to defend our kingdom itself, we can actually just join the siege directly. So I might give D-Rim more troops. We'll see. And again, the worst that happens is if they take it, we just take the city again. Although, D-Rim's more annoying because it's a siege tower battle, to be fair. But either way, our engineering is insane. So we could just poke at them and destroy all the Nordic army. It's a little unfortunate we're having a war on 2 fronts. If it was just us versus the Rhodoks, we could have kept going and killing stuff. But think of it this way, chat. They're just giving us more opportunities to make friends with them by slaughtering them in the fields of battle. Because truly, that is the way you make friends, is by impaling everybody they know, and then letting them go under an act of mercy only to kill them again. I mean, clearly, that's how you make friends. I mean, isn't that how everybody met each other here in Twitch chat? Just through a little bit of murder? So yeah, this army is just super done. So we get to build relationship with our kingdom. Step 1. Step 2. Step 2, we get a free battle. We might even capture them. So this is just a free kill. They lost 42 people. I don't think we're going to have a single casualty, to be honest with you. We were outnumbering them from the beginning. They knocked out Peasant Woman. She doesn't count. She's not part of our army. They could kill the peasants. I don't care about them. But I don't think we're going to lose any of our troops, just due to just completely overwhelming them in number. But finally, chat, Peasant Woman has not betrayed us. She died for the cause. Long live Peasant Woman. Oh, he actually lived. Briefly. He lived briefly. I might have to put a qualifier in there. Friendship is murder? Exactly. Friendship is all the bodies you made along the way. We helped them. We're now at Max Kingdom relationship. They escaped. We can gather all their troops if we want to. Yeah, that was a pretty free 40 kill. Again, we're building up our reputation. We now have an army size of 81, which is phenomenal. How much do we have to fight if we go against them? 107, 82, 100, 220-ish? We've been in worse odds. We've definitely been in worse odds. We're going to see if we could pick some of them off. So because this seems to be drawing the ire of a lot of different people, I'm going to go ahead and just give them some permanent troops. I think chat would agree that probably just makes sense to do. So if we leave them longer, there's now more individual troops that could protect them. I did say we needed more crossbowmen, so I think I'm going to get some crossbowmen here. Let's get a veteran here. Him up slightly. Do I want more Rhodok sergeants? Yes. Why does the veteran spearman not have a shield? I just noticed. That's awkward. I think this is probably okay. Don't wait here for some time. I didn't mean to do that. They might take our other castle, but keep in mind, chat, in order to even take our castle, they have to lose troops. So even if they take the property we just received, it really doesn't matter. Ideally here, they actually go through with the siege tower, and then I just kill them. Like, that would be my dream, chat. I want them to actually siege D-Rim, and I will just absolutely stomp and kill them. But they're hubris. So we're going to put away all the prisoners, because we have like 1 million of them. But if we ever need money in the future, if our main building ends up having a ransom broker, we can make a lot of money that way. Wait, Lord Ira has renounced his allegiance to the kingdom of Swadia and joined the best killingdom? Somebody actually betrayed their lord? Chat, round of applause. It's already happening. Oh, we call that a... Well, let's go back to the kingdom. We have to reward our loyal follower. Where is he? Is he in the Lord Hall? Hell yeah, chat. Yeah, look, there's people here now. Who's here? Lady Dira, Lady Claudia, Lord Ira. I mean, I guess we should just recruit him, right? Let's read what he has to say. Our first sign up for Lord Ira. Greetings, my lord. You may have heard of my ill treatment at the hands of King Ragnar. You have a reputation as one who beats... Oh, beats. that was a slip of the tongue. Who treats his vassals well. And if you will have me, I would be honored to pledge myself as your vassal. I mean, we might end up beating him. We'll see. We're gonna say we're honored to accept his pledge. So now he's just with us. So we could talk to him. I think you capture Count Talbar, then let him go. Such chivalry does a credit to our cause. So some people like you capturing and releasing. So the more we capture and release, the more Lord Ira will like us. So I think what we're going to do, chat, since I want Lord Ira to really like us, and I don't care about mustering our troops. I think that's his wife. I think that's his wife that joined us here. We're going to replace myself with Lord Ira, who doesn't have a lot of reputation with us. He only went up to 6. But yeah, that's just a free 6 reputation for him. We could give him a town at some point, and I think we will. But not right now. We'll probably give him, like, Ushkuro or whatever. So anyway, we now just have somebody in our army. That's convenient. If he happens to die and get if he happens to get captured, rescuing him is a great way to build relationship as well. How badly do I want to interrupt this? As I said before, I kind of want them to just take this. So I'm going to save and see if I just advance time if they... Oh, they do actually take it. Okay, we lost a few troops protecting here, but we're going to join the battle, 96 versus 248. So we only have a minor disadvantage. And keep in mind, we don't need to kill all 248 in a defense. We only have to kill about half of them. So if we do kill them and they retreat, it's basically GG for them. So our other lord will help protect our main kingdom, especially if I give him a town owned by DRAM, which I think we'll do after this. So giving people towns will generally boost relationships. Unless you have a lot of lords, then they tend to get jealous of each other. So it's easy to get him higher ranked because he's our first character. So we're going to try to get him to like around 20 to 30 relationship. Because inevitably he's going to get super jealous and probably turn on us at some point. But for now, we honor his sacrifice. So if he builds any troops at all, it's just win-win for us. And keep in mind, all the people we garrisoned in this building are now with us in this battle. So not only do we have really good troops, we have a lot of really good snipers. So they're going to be picked off and lose a lot of their advantage. You can already see the blue numbers in the bottom left just slowly racking up. Nice. I killed one of their shieldmen. Oh, they actually destroyed his shield. Wow. He's taking so much damage, chat. Rip to him. Shot him in the crotch. Truly the most honorable of snipers. Shot him in the leg. What a way to go. So some of their better troops are just getting absolutely butchered right now because they don't have good shield skill. And this shows why shield skill is important to have on your front line, like your companions, so that this doesn't happen to them. You're witnessing in real time what happens when your shield skill is terrible. They got reinforcements, we killed so many of their people. That's embarrassing. Right, chat? That is really embarrassing. And now they're without shields, so they're just kind of dead. We have a really strong crossbow. So where we can, we'll try to pick them off. They try to aim at me, I have pretty good cover. The odds of them hitting me are pretty unlikely. Anyway, let's go to protecting the front line. I believe it's bonk the clock. You've already seen that we butcher them pretty well on horseback. Not going to be that different in melee. There we go, chat. Call us the chopper. I broke a shield. What am I bonking on? Is an ally in front of me? Ally, please. I'm busy bonking. Don't interrupt my bonking spree. Oh, allies, don't force me off the... Please don't force me off the castle wall. Allies. Allies, please. I could get some bolts here. Sure. While we're waiting for them to join us, I might as well try to snipe a couple. I got nothing better to do, right, chat? Good enough. Come on, overheads only. There we go. Overhead strike only. Game, please. Overhead. Look, the arrow was pointing downwards. Like, game, please. There we go. There we go. Once I'm allowed to go on a bonking spree, it's just kind of over. We're gonna reload right in the other guy's face. Very disrespectfully, we'll kill him. So far, this is just kind of them losing massive amounts of troops and no real counterplay. I'm gonna try to pick off their sniper here. I can aim. Did hit him. Nice. I outsniped him. Get a new job, sharpshooter. Alright, chat. Do better. Game, please stop doing anything other than the overhead slice. If I could, chat, I would just bind it so I only overhead slice in the game. People, please stop forcing me into melee. I don't want to. Oh, there's more bolts. Oh, one of our companions died, and they just gifted me with like 1,000,000 bolts. So okay. I mean, since I'm ally, please. Since I'm here, I could just shoot into them. Man, defense is so easy. Ally, please. Are you really gonna make me move over because you're just standing there with your icon and blocking my field of vision? What a jerk. This is also one way to deal with them pretty easily. Getting a lot of kills for this. So I think their siege has almost failed already. So they have not really killed many of our people, and they've lost at least 4 waves worth of people. This might be one of their final 3 waves total. If we clear this, I think it's over. Guys, help me, help me. Come on. Don't make me melee all of them. This weapon is not good for being charged like that. It's good at everything else, but that. They charge with their bowmen, so that's kind of brave of them. Okay, our front line's looking a little worse for wear. Oh, and the fight's over. Oh. So we lost 2 people. They lost 136. and we defeated 4 of their generals. Yikes. Big yikes, chat. So these people that are wounded basically lost their entire army automatically. We didn't capture anybody, which was sad, but on the flip side, they got absolutely embarrassed. They have to explain to their men whatever that travesty of a battle was. Sell the fur, sell the bent iron staff, don't need that. Sell the falchion, sell the helmet. Was there the super sword? Did I sell that by accident? I don't see it in here. Oh well. We'll make money. So that was pretty bad for them. So I could just fight them all at this point. If they choose to fight me, we still win pretty hard. Border incident, word reaches you. The local notables from Berglund, a village claimed by the Queen of Sandy, has been mistreated by their overlords from the best Killingdom. Petition King Harless for protection. Though you do not know whether or not the rumors are true, you know one thing: the seemingly minor incident has passion of the Kingdom of Swedia to fight us. Okay. I mean, if they want to. Or are they fighting us again? Okay, so we now have 71 versus their 105. Or as we like to call a foolish decision on their part. Right, chat? Like, they couldn't win when they had double their number. They're gonna try a siege tower again? On this team? Okay. See, chat, now we're doing the inverse of what happened to me in the last session. Like, okay. I mean, if this is the hill you want to die on, I'm gonna help you get there. Nice, got a random kill. Killed the 70th of their army already. Yeah, big mistake on their part. I don't know why they thought they could take it. I guess, in theory, they outnumbered. But, I mean, that loss was pretty embarrassing. So clearly we needed to teach them more of a lesson. And again, at this rate, our crossbow damage is so high that we're actually genuinely destroying their shields before they even have an ability to do anything. It's a couple more shots like this, and I think that shield will actually break if he doesn't just outright die before then. Oh, please stop moving. Oh, did the tower actually reach us? Oh, not quite. So again, they've lost almost 10% of their army before they even had a chance to attack. In fact, more than that. It looks like they've killed a lot more than I have. We took minor damage, whatever. Oh, he got attacked and lowered his shield. That would have killed. That's so sad. That killed him, though. Now I think the tower is about to go down. And again, this just is all damage from our companions and our elite sharpshooters. So they're basically done. I don't know what they think they could do at this point. You just get some bolts they shot at our walls, I guess for free damage. Why not? There we go. I did 40 damage while waiting for the enemy. So it's just kind of a win-win situation for me. Yeah, that 1 foot soldier going in against our whole army. Like, good luck. Good luck, bro. There we go. Ally, please. Ally, I really just want to swing. Thank you. Allies, please just let me swing. Am I bonking on the wall or an ally now? I can't tell. They're too close to me for sure. Game, please. Game, please. There we go. Whenever I'm actually allowed to swing, we win. Okay. If you're not gonna let me swing, let me get over here. We have other ways of dealing damage. Right, chat? Wait, is this all of their army? This is all that's left of their offense? Is that it? Oh no, is that all they have? Oh, they got one more wave. Okay, I was gonna say, that was just kind of sad. I mean, like, they were just kind of defeated in like 5 seconds. Oh, he just got sniped. Goodbye. Yeah, and this is just so bad for them. And I might be able to get some headshots here. Speaking of which. So those are 2 people that never even got to attack. They just walked up and died. That was their contribution to the battle. Like, genuinely, that's all they could do. Do they have anybody else? Or is that their final wave? Okay, they got one more wave. Okay, they're showing a little bit of signs of life, I guess. I could snipe their crossbowmen from here. Or arrow people, I guess. Nice, got him. A little too high. Nice. We just took out... How did they even reach me? I'm like, listen, we outnumbered them like 20 to 1. How did anybody reach me? I'm calling shenanigans there, chat. They got some archers with them. We lost a manhunter, which is okay. We picked them up for free. So I didn't even have to pay them, chat. They joined our party to die. My favorite kind of soldier. Right, chat? They did their job and I didn't even have to pay them. Perfect soldier. Oh, he moved at just the right time. What a pro. I picked some bolts off of the wall from when they fired at us. I'm gonna use some of their own ammo against them and see if we can get a kill here. And it was a headshot. What a beautiful shot. Okay. I think at this point I just charge, right? We don't have to wait for them anymore. I am the conga. Get out of here. Fools. Right, chat? You know the defense mission's going well when you're leaving the castle wall. You're going in, right, chat? Let's go. I'm leading the solo charge. Bonk, 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 bonk. Got him, chat. Victory assured. What idiots thinking they could defeat this D-Rim castle. We lost 3 people total. They lost 105. So let me get this straight, chat. They charged us with over 300 troops, and we beat them with 100 and lost less than like 10% of our total troops. We built relationships because we went to the defense. One of their Jarls escaped. One of their other Jarls escaped. One of their other Jarls escaped. We have all these prisoners now. So if we ever get the ransom broker, we're gonna be super rich. Did they have any interesting items? Not really. I think we'll just let them go. Wow. So we did lose a lot of troops at D-Rim, which is kind of annoying. But on the flip side, we beat an entire enemy army. Right, Chad? I'm like, you know, you just casually beat their entire invading force. So the Nords are out, as far as I'm concerned, for like at least a week or more of gameplay. So GG, get better. Right, chat? We're just gonna tell them to please do better. Let's get a rank of shield. So that way, again, they can block more easily, they block faster. What else does it give? Coverage, speed, and damage reduction. Pretty much everything we want to make sure that whatever we just witnessed never happens to our own troops. Let's go ahead and give her strength so she gets 1 more health and slightly better damage across the board. And let's give her more archery so she's above 100. So Ymira should be a pretty solid shot now. Keep in mind, like 140 are the sharpshooter crossbow levels. So she's only 40 points away from being a super sniper, but 100 is still pretty good. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about our kingdom, chat. I'm just saying. Let's give him Ushkuru, maybe? And then maybe we could go protect our other kingdoms. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to remember the name Ushkuru, because it seems pretty easy for him to protect. And this will give him motivation to help us. It's also possible that other people could show up at our headquarters. Since we did win extremely convincingly, I would like to state. Who's this? Lady Dira, Lady Glund. I don't know who she is. I don't know who either of those are, but that's fine. So we're gonna say, let's give a property away, because we don't care about it. I mean, the territories are gonna burn pretty much every turn that we're at war. But funny enough, if we give our small villages out to other people, they don't attack those as often. So weirdly, it's just kind of win-win for me. So we're gonna remember Ushkuru, and it's currently unassigned, and we're gonna assign it to Lord Ira. So now we have a 16 relationship with him. So, you know, it's not the best, but it's decent. I don't know where he is currently, but he should be gathering forces. So at this point, I think I'm going to go back on the offensive. And again, if they're dumb enough to try to take our castle, I'm going to kill them. Like, I'm just letting you know, chat. Just like, I just kind of dare them. I'm like, I'm just going to beat them really, really hard. So we're going to go to Grunwalder, which is still apparently under siege because they don't have, as I said before, they don't have Engineering 14. They wish they did. Let's get more crossbowmen. An archer. I don't think I want veteran spearmen because they weirdly don't have shields, which is a problem. So we're going to use all of the money we get from other things in order to increase our troop power. Yeah, I think so far we're fine. So again, if they're dumb enough to go fight this, we're just going to interfere and kill them. Right? So we're getting all this opportunity to heal. I'm at almost 63 troop strength. We beat the entirety of the Nords. They burned one of the other villages. We might be able to save them. We'll see. Grunwalder is no longer under siege. Why is that? Did they see me coming? Did they get scared, chat? Oh, that's a lot of people over there. Hey, Graveth. Hey, buddy. Right, chat? I remember you. We betrayed you. Also, what was the name of her brother, chat? I really don't remember. What would be the best way to view that? I guess it would be notes. Oh, we're definitely going to fail the other quest, sadly. I don't think we're going to be able to train the peasants fast enough. We'll take the L on that. I probably shouldn't have taken that quest, to be fair. Alright, so... if I look ourselves up... Ration is our brother. And our father-in-law is Charchius. He has a lot of territory with him, so he's probably not going to flip to our side anytime soon. I don't see our brother here. That's basically what I was looking for. But now we can actually scare them away. How badly do I want to get into a fight of 183? Not super badly. I want to get into a fight with the 98. I don't want to fight the 183. If we could fight everything but the 183, or the 183 is by itself, I'm kind of okay with this. So yeah, so now, as I said before, we saved one of the other kingdom's people, so they're green, they're friendly to us, so they might help us in battle. This is really annoying that they're sticking together as a group. Kind of what I don't want to see. Do I take this battle is the question. I really just want one of them to turn around. Yeah, now they're sieging our castle, which is fine. I'm okay with the defense mission. If they want to do this, it's just their loss. Let's go ahead and get more troops for this battle. Because the worst that happens is I just put more troops in the castle itself. But again, it's still win-win for us. Didn't get a lot of troops there. Oh, did they break up the siege? Ooh, 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 fight me, fight me, fight me. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Chat, their king separated from their army. Okay. That was a dumb decision. We now have 124 to their 136, which I'm sure chat would say is not good for them, given how powerful we are. So instead of fighting 300-something troops, chat, we're only fighting half of their troops. So we're now picking off another 2 of their major generals. And that also means that we're strong enough we could probably take out their king, who probably has the highest possible troop size. So once he's not able to do anything, it's basically GG. So, okay. We'll say challenge accepted to these people. Killing their back line a little bit. Oh, this is all they have? This is what their 100 troops were comprised of? Just veterans, not even elites? Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna tell us to charge, because this should just be over. Yeah, chat, they don't even have elites. Like, come on. Like, get serious. You're not beating us without elites. Idiots. So yeah, we'll try to get another couple points in pathfinding so I can move faster. Because eventually our army is just going to get so big that we're not going to know what to do with it. Also, keep in mind, chat, if they have any prisoners with them, which I forgot to check, we can restock our troops off of their prisoners, because the prisoners will want to join us. So this is just a lose, 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 lose situation for them. If they lose this battle, I'm going to gain so many troops, potentially. And if they happen to have an enemy general with them, that'll be even funnier, because we'll just get more relationship for free. Because apparently we're not allowed to just keep their prisoners as prisoners. For some reason, but whatever. They're fighting us with regular recruits. Wow, they are really desperate, chat. Their army is really not good. We talk about this, just like regular recruits. Whatever. They're throwing rocks at us, chat. Like, this is so sad. We made their king separate, and then it was over. And we're protecting a village, so I think for protecting a village, we might get relationship with the village up, I think. Kill that guy. So yeah, they were kind of stupid for initiating the raid and not following through. So we lost nobody. We lost a couple of farmers from the ally side, and they just lost 2 of their generals and a lot of veterans. And we're just gonna keep going because we outnumber them. So keep in mind, this is more morale for us. This is more experience for us. This is potentially more troops for us. So they picked a very stupid fight with us. And we're very happy about this, because we could take this, and now that I think this person is dead, if we manage to kill their king... I mean, obviously we can't kill him in this game, but if we defeat the king, I think that's their last power unit that we know of. I don't remember seeing anybody else that had like 200 plus troops at all at any point. Oh, they killed Deshvani. That's a shame. Poor Deshvani. She needs better leg armor. So I think once we hold on to a kingdom for a little longer, we should be good. In fact, I'm going to give myself ownership of the other kingdom when we go back, because I want to benefit from having ownership of it from money standpoints. And I also just want to make sure, since we already benefited from getting free troops, I might just do that again, to be honest. And we'll just give all of our leftover troops, which we should have a lot of, by the way, now that we are starting to win pretty hard. We're just going to make sure to stock up D-Rim constantly. We should be good. And again, the plus side is that D-Rim acts as a big decoy for the enemy army. So instead of them just capturing our mostly undefended kingdom, they're attacking D-Rim because they're greedy for money. So they're losing because of greed, chat. They could have strategically very easily taken our other castle. It's much faster to siege, it has less people guarding it. But they see big shiny city, and they're like, gimme, gimme, and then they die in that order. Wow, that's like a basic crossbowman. That's a sergeant, though. Okay, they have a couple of elites here. Chat, I guess I'll just have to kill them. Allies, please. Can you... Allies, please stop blocking me. Stop it. Rude. So they just killed their elite. So this is really, really bad for them. We only had wounded on all sides. They lost another 41. They're down to 40. We're getting more and more renown and morale, meaning we might be able to hold more than 80 troops. How close are we to leveling? Only about 8,000 from another level, so I could potentially take another point in intelligence if I wanted to get more pathfinding. That's somewhat tempting, actually, to be honest with you. Maybe I just keep pumping it for the rest of the game for greed. Like, I could get more stats for shield, or just win. Right, Chandler? Just win harder, win faster. So keep in mind that even though I have somebody else that has 6 ranks in pathfinding, I'm going to contribute a bonus no matter what towards it. So I'm going to make it treated as though we're at least at +8 after our next level, which is pretty nice. There's so many people near me. Yeah, they have a lot of really bad troops. This is kind of embarrassing for them. Oh, they have a sharpshooter. Wow, they're gonna give up a sharpshooter in this kind of battle? Where was their sharpshooter in the other battle? Okay. So for whatever reason, they saved their elites for last, so their troop management skills are pretty bad. I think chat can agree. I don't think you should charge with your recruits against a serious army. You have elites. So, yeah, now they're just gonna die because they have no back row. Hello, Nazar. So if we give our people a couple more ranks of shield, I think they'll be effectively immortal. Only Deshvani and maybe a couple others might die because they don't have a good shield, because I made them mostly focus on range. That's okay. We need a couple of really good snipers no matter what. So yeah, that was embarrassing. We've lost no important people, and we just beat their entire army. So that is so embarrassing. I might just go take their king now, honestly. How many elites does the king have? Let's hover. He has 14 elite sharpshooters. 10 star. He only has 20 elites? Oh no, chat. What? Oh, we have more elites than he does? Oh no. King, no. No, we're not supposed to have more elites than you. You're supposed to be better at us than this. Oh no, I'm getting hired blades now? Oh no. Oh, Chad, it's so over. He's gonna get run over. So again, we took an army of 300 and we're about to beat it with just 64 people. Yeah, King, you can't escape us. We outrun you, and I heal by walking, so good luck. I will force a fight with you because I don't care about our relationship with each other. You're comforting Lord Count Trimbows? Well, we beat him already. We're gonna tell him surrender or die, because we don't care if he hates us. Right, chat? We're not gonna befriend their king. We're going to kill their king. So, like, we don't care if we commit war crimes to him. Like, for example, just ambushing him and then threatening his life and not doing the honorable thing. We just don't care about honor anymore, chat. When it's their king, there are no rules. We do whatever we want. I just killed 2 of their horses. Well, I see their king. Hi, King Graveth, who we served in like 2 sessions ago. It'd be really a shame if someone were to kill your horse. Oh, look at that. You had such a good horse, King. Oh. And we killed their king. That was his contribution. He hit one of our allies and died. Yeah, that sounds about right. So neutralize the elite of their team instantly. We're gonna take care of some of the sharpshooters. We're still killing a decent amount of veterans. So honestly, this is going extraordinarily well. So long live the king, chat. he tried, I guess. I mean, he did hit one of our important people, but that's one of the people that revives, so joke's on him. So I don't think the AI has anything like first aid to constantly respawn. I think once they're beaten, they're beaten. So we don't have to worry about the king coming back in like round 2, round 3, fortunately. Or else I think that would have made the game definitely much harder. Deshvani leveled, nice, our archer. And again, this is just free kill city. Oh, that guy actually parried me, what a beast. So they should be demoralized really soon, because we've killed their king, and we've killed so many people back to back to back. Oh, they blocked me. One of their elites blocked me. That's unfortunate. Again, now their sharpshooters are exposed to our cavalry. Again, that's just win-win for us again. We're losing a couple of our people, like, unconscious, but not, like, permanently losing them either. So at this point, this means their kingdom is probably wide open, because those 300 people interfering on a siege battle would have been pretty bad for us. But no, we kind of just outplayed them, really. They got greedy for our village, and then they died. So that was a very convincing fight. We lost no one of importance, and they lost 74 out of their 188. More importantly, chat, if we look at the list, they lost 3 of their elites. They still have, I think, another 15 or so, but they did lose a ton of veterans, which is really brutal. So we're going to charge again. And again, this is going to be more renown, which means I can have more troops, which means I have better morale, which means it's just the loss here for them is so extreme. It's very likely their king probably had prisoners. I didn't look. I guess I didn't see any prisoners on him, so maybe he's a little lucky he wasn't doing it. Okay, so the wall of archers here is actually kind of a problem. We're going to try to break it up. That is actually pretty effective against us. We need to cut down a few of them, or at least force them into melee. We should have enough horsemen, aka our companions, that we could break these kinds of little sieges with them. But later on, if we want to do a lot of land battles, maybe we'll focus on cavalry. I mean, they're just getting absolutely decimated at this point, chat. It just, you know, their sharpshooters are trying to melee our heavy knights. Like, that's how you know things are going horribly wrong. One of their elites is running away. Just kill them. I mean, we're killing upwards of like 20 every combat. So it's very likely we're going to level by the next castle. So we only need 2k more. So that's potentially as little as 10 kills, but more realistically, probably like 16 or so. Just need to keep killing. As I bump into people and stop killing. There we go. Oh, their sharpshooter tried running and died instantly. These were 244, so that's getting closer to the 3k we need. And the battle's over again. So I think chat can agree the snowball is in full effect. We now outnumber them 63 to 50. So remember, they had almost a 3-to-1 advantage to us, and they are losing completely. We've lost no permanent troops. As long as we don't have to do a siege tower raid, I think we could win with our current group without waiting to heal, to be honest with you. Just keep in mind, our companions will just keep recharging every fight. I'm getting stun locked here. That's annoying. Please stop. There we go. Put down a few more people. So yeah, this is turning into an absolute massacre. So we're killing the king's best soldiers here. So those take a very long time to train. I'm sure the AI cheats in some regards to getting them, but this still means that just overall, they've lost a ton of elites. And they're still fighting with another nation, as a reminder. So even though we gave them all those territories, we're about to take a whole lot back. So think of it this way. Every time we take a kingdom that was promised to somebody, they're gonna hate their king a little more, until the point where they become so cross with them that they just leave. So the faster we win here, the more mutinies will occur, the more they'll respect our kingdom size, and then we'll get other people. If we find our brother-in-law and recruit him, that would actually be really huge. I don't know if he'll join because our total troop size is low. Also, we hit level 29. Just, okay. I guess mid-battle we can level up, why not? Sure, let's just keep leveling in. We'll level Pathfinder. So we now move potentially 6% faster on the overworld. So now we should be able to mostly outmaneuver the enemy. That's how you know you're winning hard, chat. You're not even bothering with melee skills anymore. You're like, yeah, I just want to move faster. It's all good. Yeah, we're gonna get like 2 or 3 more points of int, and then I think if we have leftover points, we'll do agility, just so I could get better horse riding. It would be nice to be on a super heavy horse, but honestly, this is good enough to beat the game. Riding 3 is definitely strong enough if you got the right troops with you. That is just an absolute massacre. I don't think we lost anybody that time, right? Yeah, nobody lost, just wounded. The king managed to escape. So we just took away all of his veterans. Oh, I forgot to dump our other people. Gotta let these people go, sadly. A 51 helmet. That's really good. A 63 siege crossbow. Chat, the king gave us a damage upgrade. Oh no, chat. I do 5 more damage a crossbow bolt now. Oh no. That's unfortunate for him. Right, chat? Whoops. He gave me the upgrade that helps beat him faster. Wow, Borsha leveled. This is just... They know not what they did, definitely. That was a big mistake on their part. So let's go ahead and, I guess, increase our strength a little more to improve his overall damage and maybe give him better gear. But honestly, Power Strike 3, Shield 2, I'm feeling pretty good about this. He's got 3 skill points. I don't need to do anything with them. I could pump them all in power draws soon if I really wanted to. I think I'll hold off for longer, though. Hello, Deshvani. We need to get you a little stronger. Let's put her up to strength 18, so I have power draw 6. So she's by far our best archer, and I'm just going to focus archery. So she out-damages, I think, every archer in the game now, and has super hyper accuracy. So, yeah. Every point of power draw is 14% more damage. If we could give her a stronger bow... I mean, 23 is really high, though, to be fair. Are there any other characters using crossbows that could get an upgrade here? Oh, he was using a siege crossbow. We could have been using Bundik's crossbow. How about you, Mattel? Do you have a good crossbow? You have a light crossbow, which we'll keep you with. How about you, Nizar? What do you have? A bow. Do you even have bow skill? Oh, you do. You have power draw 5. That's actually pretty good. Lethe doesn't use a bow. Borsha can't use this on horseback. Okay. So we're going to increase Borsha's damage by 12 now. Right, chat? Just a small increase. Just, you know, just do a little more. And we still have this super helmet, so we're going to try to give Bundik our helmet first. So he's going to go up in defense somehow. So he's at 51, 56, 43. We'll call him Bundik the Invincible. Because honestly, if somebody manages to kill him, they deserve to win. Just bow down and respect them. Give Mattel a better helmet. And we still have a decent legging, so potentially one of our other people, like Deshvani, what was your leg score? 23. How about you, Caitlin? No, 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 no. I didn't mean to hit that option. That was scary. I almost told them to leave. You have a 14 leg? Oh, this is just a huge improvement then. So she now takes 7 less damage from leg shots. That's important for survival. I think that explains why she's dying frequently, because she has, like, no defense when being struck on the legs by foot soldiers. So her taking 7 less damage a hit is kind of insane, given she only has, like, 50 health. So we just defeated their entire army, and, Chad, I'd just like to say, I think our Gelen Castle is going to have a little bit of an accident. Just like to point that out there. I think it's going to have a very unfortunate run-in with a powerful army. So pour one out for a Gelen Castle, chat, because I'm going in. And I think we're just going to go take Uxel since we're here. And maybe we'll take Suno, too. Why not? Oh, hey, look, look, look. There's Lord Ira. Look at that, chat. He's captured people. Chat, give Lord Ira a round of applause. He actually is prisoners. So he beat somebody in combat at some point. Okay. And he's got 33 troops with him. So at any point, we have 33 troops protecting our realm. They have 150 people here. That is a bit high. But you know what, chat? As long as it's not a siege tower. Oh, prepare the ladders. Oh no. Prepare the ladders. I'm so sorry. So yeah, we just need like 1 or 2 more generals, and I think we're going to be in a fantastic position. He hasn't given us some order. Technically, we made him a marshal, so kind of like when we were with our ally before. He could tell us to rally with him, and we could follow him around if we want to. He hasn't given us that order yet. I think because his troop size is too low. He's not feeling brave yet, but it's okay. So again, now our archers have improved accuracy. At least our companion archers have. And then one of our companions got 12 extra damage with ranged attacks, which is huge in these kind of siege battles. When we've seen that just a small weapon increase is enough to just completely decimate the enemy. Wow, this is pretty one-sided so far. New enemies have arrived. Let's go take out the snipers. That's gonna be our only job. Oh, we're getting cross-sniped. I like how the camera can't quite handle our weapon. Game, please. There we go. So we just killed a whole bunch of their snipers. Let's reload and snipe that guy. That guy seems kind of annoying to hit. If he hits me, I'm gonna be sad. Nope. Wait, did he just ignore me? Oh, the reload animation of the gods. Chat, he's better than me. I'm sorry, he's just better than me. Not anymore, though. He's dead. So if we kill their snipers, we should just out-elite troop them. So I shouldn't really have to worry about battles. The only thing that would cheese our elites are these crossbowmen. So once they're dead, it's pretty much over. And again, we now have a building to take cover and take fire in. So we have some cover versus this nonsense. Did I hit the... How? What? Chat, what? That's a wall? How is that a wall? Chat, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, Gabe. That's not a wall. Excuse me. I feel cheated. I would just like to say, chat, I feel cheated. I would just like to state that is just absolute nonsense. How was that a wall? I've done bad aiming before. I'm willing to own up to it, but that wasn't me. I hit an invisible wall like almost like 2 character heights above where the wall should have been. That was kind of nonsense. So I think our foot soldiers are just killing the rest of their crossbowmen. But once this wave is dead, I think they're over. Oh, we lost a sergeant. That's unfortunate. Losing elites is kind of brutal. We'll do our best here to clean up. Again, this is where our companions having super shields are kind of important, because they're going to be able to save our sergeants a bit longer. That is a lot of people firing at me. I don't think I appreciate that. Again, we got a very small damage buff. We could still technically find another damage buff. I think if we get like a Masterwork Siege Crossbow, for example, that would be big for us. Where are our troops? Oh, I went down to go help them and they all died. This is awkward. I might lose this because I did that. It's really awkward. Really, really sad our troops died there. I would have helped them. Alright, let's back up slightly. On the plus side, they're focusing me and not our friends, so this is fine. Don't die, and we'll be fine. Shot him in the butt. He had a shield on his back, so that reduced the damage pretty heavily. So in a way, they're also good at being counter-sniped. Very just annoying troops unit in general. Okay, the other guy's facing me. I think I could kill this guy. One more bolt. Come on, let's do it. Oh, ran out of bolts. But because we're sieging the Rhodoks, that means I could just get more bolts. We're fine. Got him, chat. So even though we're very injured, we're still participating. Thank you, First Aid, for saving me when I make mistakes in the battles. Ooh, they killed one of our spearmen. Oh, it's only a veteran, actually. That's not too good. Veterans are not hard to replace. The sergeants and the sharpshooters, losing those is painful. Like, that actually really sucks. Losing recruits doesn't matter at all. We get them all the time. And the fight's over. So again, we lost 3 people. They lost 150. Let's recruit mountain bandits. Why not? Forgot to put our troops away. Oh, another siege crossbow. Sure, chat. Let's just get more siege crossbows for the whole team. More leg armor. Why not? I'm gonna say I wish to defer the appointment of this. We're gonna manage the garrison. It's probably good enough. Then we have 41 people here. We have 37 here. We've magically materialized 80 troops. So chat, this is looking really bad for them. Also, keep in mind, they for some reason haven't sieged Karaf still. I wonder if it's because I put so many elites there that they actually legitimately got scared. Which to me is really funny, that somehow we still have that one place. Okay, we can improve the leggings of Marnid. He's a little tankier. Portia, how are your leggings? Only 16? Okay. So even our backup support characters are just becoming tankier. He's got a cracked siege crossbow, chat. Let's give him a real siege crossbow. So his damage just improved by 5. I think this is just where we just kind of go, okay. So we basically won. What I want to do is, I guess we'll dump our prisoners here. We could always get them later. That way we could take more prisoners. And honestly, I think we're kind of at the point where I might just start taking their major kingdoms. Like, taking Veluca, Uxal, and Suno will leave them with only 3 kingdoms. And that will be really brutal. Let's see how hard Uxal is to siege. Oh, we found their armies. Oh, they're sieging our other place. We have to pay attention to it, sadly. Oh, there's their king. Oh, hey, do you want to fight us? Right, chat? Hey, want to fight us? Orgellan Castle's being attacked? Really, by who? Who is attacking it? Somebody renounced their allegiance and joined us. Ooh, we definitely need to recruit them. Oh, look, chat. There's a lord all by himself. Sure, it would be a shame if something were to happen to that lord all by himself. Yeah, we got a -1 relationship with him, but given it's only a -1, I don't think that matters. Making him not attack our castle is more important. So it looks like they have maybe 4, maybe 6 generals left with troops. But also notice, chat, that those troop sizes were kind of low. Right? Like, we killed their kings 188, we killed one of their marshals 140. Like, their highest was 100? That's it? Like, okay. Right, chat? Like, okay. So now that force will have to both fight us and still fight another nation unless they make peace. which I haven't seen them make peace yet. So this is pretty bad for them. There's their lord. I think I'm gonna try to charge and kill their lord. I am just hacking away at their horse. Oh, he blocked me. There we go. Killed their lord. There's their other lord, I think. Why don't you hit me with a mace? Get out of here, other lord. Oh, Chad, I unhorsed him. We know how that goes in this game. Oh, wait, that wasn't even their lord. That was the slave hunter. I think he was the manhunter. Upgraded. They upgraded a manhunter. Interesting. I don't normally bother with that, to be honest. Although the name of the unit sounds really messed up. Oh, he blocked my hit. Anyway, back to killing. So we killed their lord. We're now distracting a lot of their sharpshooters. All I could really ask for. Their other guy died before I reached him. Nice. Yeah. Unfortunately, I did take a lot of damage from their sharpshooter. Whoa! Hello. That was rude. that was a very rude spawn. I think I'm gonna go this way. So we did take a lot of damage, but that's okay. We have a crossbow. Which I can use on horseback for some reason. Why can I use this crossbow on horseback? I thought the siege crossbow couldn't be used on horseback. I'm confused now. Hold on. Hold on. Is that intended for me to be able to do this? Huh. I didn't think it was. Interesting. Like, we're gonna go reread the weapon description. I'm pretty sure it said cannot be used on horseback. Which to me is funny, because that's a very unintended bug I didn't know about. And being able to just use that means there's no reason for me to do it. I mean, maybe our allies don't use it if on horseback, but if I can still use it, that's pretty unfair. So I love little game exploits. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. We're just trimming them down a little. You know, they had a couple too many people. Gotta put them in their place. Speaking of which, killed another one of their elite troops. So yeah, this is just really bad news for them. We lost nobody, and they lost 67. 48 versus their 46. Chad, I think we'll go, okay. Right, Chad, like, okay. I'll take those odds. I think I favor our 1,000,000 elites and sergeants over their normal troops. Granted, some of my support characters before I level them probably are a bit on the weaker side still, but characters like Mateld and Bunks, or whatever his name is, Bundik, will be on a killing spree. Oh, we have Clethy leveling, Katrin leveled. This is a good source of XP for our characters, chat. So we love getting XP for them. Because we're going to tell Clethy to be good at looting, because that sounds like it's just in theme with her character. And I don't mind getting extra loot, potentially. I think that's probably one of the things where, like, I don't think it's necessary to win the game. It's just nice to get the upgrades, or maybe some more choices of goods when we raid caravans. Or I think that also speeds up burning villages, as I said before. All of which I'm for, of course. Well, that guy foolishly charged me on a horse like he was gonna win. What a fool. Okay, we gotta go fast here. The Tsar leveling. I think he was decently strong melee-wise. Cut down one of their poor tribesmen. So yeah, looking kind of over for them, chat. Just not looking good for their army. So potentially now that this army has been picked off, we could still fight the other people that are moving. They might not even be going towards our kingdom, because keep in mind they were at war, I believe, with the Purple Kingdom, which is in the same general direction. But again, if they do foolishly attack me, we'll go kill them. And speaking of which, we'll go back and fight their Nordic leader and kill him. So any recruits that we could get in our villages, I'd like to just dump into DRAM to give us more time. Because it takes them forever to siege it. And again, being able to fight the Nords and deplete them means that they're also not a threat. Then when we're done with the Rhodoks, we just sweep south and kill them. Oh, they managed to escape. But more importantly, chat, we managed to get a lot of their, Slave Crusher is one of them, nice. Managed to get all of their sergeants, which I think I'm just gonna capture. Bent Siege Crossbow might still be an upgrade for me, I'm not sure. Take a couple of these. So this is just really, really bad for them in general. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to get more recruits here, and then we'll move on. 10 recruits, wow. Big yikes for the enemy, chat. Hungadar is one of the people that liked us, so we now... Morale is low. Oh, we're having low morale. That's what I was worried about. So we got hit by the Rhodoks fatigue of being at war for too long. So we need to dump our Rhodoks immediately before we lose them. So we're going to put all of them into the main city, I think, to avoid that from happening. Let's go to D-Rim and dump all of our troops there. So I was worried this would happen eventually, but I'm happy we at least took 2 castles and a kingdom before that occurred. So that's the other way we will lose the war, is using their own troop type against them. Because eventually they'll just leave due to allegedly low morale, which is really misleading because it's not because of low morale, it's because they just don't like us fighting the other kingdom. I wish the game would clarify that a bit more when that happens, but that's what I've ascertained, because that's the only reason. Like, why else would they leave you if you're winning the war? Do you know what I mean, Chad? Like, it's just, they should have used a different message. Okay, let's give her a point in shield. So she just becomes the unkillable goddess. Let's give her more points in strength, increase her health and damage, and maybe a little bit of crossbow. And one-handed? That might be good enough. Nizar also leveled. The Nizar has power draw 5. I could give him up to rank 4 for riding, but I think right now, let's give him Iron Flesh for tankiness. And improve his archery. How about you, Caitlyn? How are you doing? Doing okay. Let's give her a point in shield, so she could survive a little easier. And probably another point in strength for just damage. Put the rest in crossbow, so she doesn't miss. Borcha, you have stuff I can use, but I don't want to use it. The Borcha's now as accurate as the sharpshooters, aka one of the most annoyingly accurate enemies in the game. And we're going to dump all of our elite forces, I think, at D-Rim. They're attacking Sagunza. We're going to focus on D-Rim. Again, if they take our other castles, it's not a big deal, because they're not owned by any of our other lords. So we don't really have a downside. Wait, did they just not seize D-Rim after all that? Seriously? They just wasted our time? Well, anyway, I'm going to drop off all of our elites here, sadly. We do need to get rid of them. So let us try to salvage them by putting all of our sharpshooters, put them away. And then where's our super soldiers? Put 20 of them in here. This should make it pretty tanky. Yeah, 50 in there is pretty solid. Let's go to the tavern, see who's here. Tavern guard, I think I will actually grab them. I pulled the weapon out on the people in the bar. We're like, we're coming here to negotiate. Okay, let's get more food variety so they're less likely to rebel. Get rid of these. Don't need these. Get rid of hides. Need these. Get rid of crack siege crossbow. Get rid of these. Get rid of these. Actually, check the helmets. Check the helmets if they're an upgrade. I'm hoping that these changes here will stop our people from leaving. Even though we're winning, we're at a disadvantage since we're fighting the Rhodoks. Marnid getting an upgrade is nice. Clethy, how's your helmet doing? Oh, Clethy's helmet is not that great. That. Yeah, it says cannot be used on horseback, but we were clearly using it on horseback, so something's happening there, chat. So we'll call a little bit of a game exploit. I mean, you could blame the game on that one. He's just got that. I mean, if Jeremis leaves us with this crossbow, I don't think it really matters. Sure, if he manages to stay with us, fine. He gets another 6 damage on crossbow. Anybody else using crossbow? think so. Let's give him the 60 damage one. The worst that happens is he leaves, and I don't miss it because it's easy to replace. So he just got another 15 damage while sniping. So yeah, that's a kind of an oops on their part, but you know what? That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put prisoners in here. Get rid of them. We're at a slight disadvantage because we just lost our elite troops. However, is anybody still fighting us? Significant group of enemies near Sagunza. Oh, they're actually sieging our kingdom. That's somewhat annoying. Know what we're gonna do, Chan? Oh, more people are renouncing their loyalty and joining our kingdom. Know what we're gonna do, Chan? Let's take all of our sergeants with us, and we're gonna put away the caravan guards, because we don't need those. We can upgrade the bandits. We have 1,000,000 tribesmen. Let's put in more crossbowmen, I think. Then leave the rest of the tribesmen here for now. Do we have any super troops that we should take with us? Probably take the skirmishers. We can take the archer. Take the militia. Give them the bandit for now. I have a Swadian sergeant. That's a pretty powerful unit. Now I have 4 hired blades, which is good. So this is a little risky to do. This leaves our kingdom a bit low in number. But now we have 1,000,000 hyper units to go destroy them. I can't get many prisoners this way, but I think we need to make sure our kingdom is not captured. So I will absolutely just fight them as is. So 2 of the sergeants left. That's what I was worried about, but it's fine. We're going to go in and just absolutely kill them right now. Surrender. Right, Chad? They have 270. I'm going in. Listen, we were going to lose a sergeant anyway, defending our troops here. I think this is worth it. We're not going to wait for them to siege our castle. That takes too long. But yeah, we came in with like 20,000,000 sergeants. We should be mostly fine. Although I might not have moved them high enough on the order now that I think about it, so we could have slightly misplayed there. But it's okay. If our other troops get knocked unconscious, they'll get replaced. Where are their troops? Oh, they're up there. Can I tell them to come back here and make them aim at us? Are they really just gonna camp on the hill for us? Really? Wow, that is so rude. They seem pretty inaccurate, though, at least. Huh. That's kind of annoying. And again, at least we have shield bonuses on most of our companions, so they should be able to just tank this. Because they also have super shields, as a reminder. So the 24 damage reduction shield with shield skill means they could probably cover most of their body, even though physically it looks like they shouldn't be able to block it. So we're gonna wait a little bit. Oh, there we go. I think they hit our shield there. Hopefully they hit his shield and not his face. Ah. Let's charge now. Let's see what happens. So yeah, this is kind of a very unfortunate battle for us. It's up a hill, which is already annoying. Hopefully that reduced their ammo a little bit as we get through there. We'll see, though. I'm gonna go up the side over here and see what happens. Horse is getting shot at, but that's fine. Again, more bolts aimed at us, not hitting us is good. We'll eventually be able to hit them. If we manage to defeat this, I haven't seen any other troops of theirs. And this is their marshal. So them losing a campaign also makes them hate their marshal, by the way. So every time they lose a territory, they hate the marshal more and more and more, because they blame the marshal for the losses. So marshal's about to get wrecked. And the best part about this, chat, is that even though we just lost our sergeants for future battles, we just gained like a few generals. So I think we could just recruit them to our army. And again, even if they betray us later, it doesn't really matter. We should just be so powerful at that point, it shouldn't really matter. And now we have more troops guarding the castle. So if our troops are like 30, 30, 30, and they have 50, 50, 50, if we interfere at all, then we just get free promotion benefits. If we have enough general troops, they might actually siege a castle. So they give it this way. 4 30s is 120. Most of the castles in this game seem to have between 50 and 120. They might actually just go take kingdoms on their own. So this is just kind of good news for us, and we're just eliminating the threat to our allies. They have more time to recharge. Oh, I missed. That's unfortunate. Horse is really injured, which is concerning. Please don't kill me. Yeah. Might have to let my horse go. Don't want it to die. Count Fratian knocked unconscious by Ymira. Wait, Count Fratian was on our side. Why couldn't we talk to him? Oh, I should have talked to him. Oops. We fought our brother by accident, chat. My bad. I didn't realize he was in the group of men there. I saw him there. So sorry, brother. You have to die for the good of the kingdom, apparently. Oh, there's so many bolts. Ooh, so many bolts. Oh, I'm getting comboed. Holy. I think chat can agree, that's a little insane. But on the plus side, every time they miss me, that's just our troops getting closer. Thankfully, I have some agility, right, chat? I'm a little worried I'm not seeing a lot of my troops. Am I actually hardcore losing this? Might have to retreat here. I think I'm gonna try retreating. I don't see any of the people. Thank you, hit the shield on the back. This is why I grabbed you. I think I actually have to retreat here. I think our army lost. Yeah, we lost a lot of people. Let's leave. I think the problem is I put my sergeants too low on the list, so that was my bad. We could go in again. It's not a big deal. And I just got 8 more sergeants, which is huge, and I'm gonna get an infantry. 8 more trained crossbowmen. So this is fine. So where's our brother? So he's only got 90 now. Let's try talking to him. He doesn't want to talk to us. Oh, he still gave us a task. That's right. I mean, this is not the worst thing ever. Let's recover our troops a little more. And then I think we'll go back in. I think we could beat them. I put my sergeants in the wrong order, so that was my bad. People telling us about upgrading the whole stack. I know, I've been doing that. It's fine. I feel like everybody said it every stream. I just don't do it sometimes. Cool. Okay, I'm just healing a little bit, and I think we're going to attack. Yeah, okay. We'll tell him to die. So hopefully we don't fight on... Oh, we're fighting in the hill battle again. That sucks. Go downhill. The thing, too, I think where chat keeps telling me this, and I keep telling chat this every time chat tells me this, I don't want to upgrade a stack unless all of them are ready to upgrade. So I have to just click on them manually, because I want to look to see how many troops they have, and then I click upgrade a couple times if I need to. So I'm going to be clicking at least more than once, because I'm looking at the troop size before I do anything. Where sometimes I do only want a couple people upgraded manually. Like, for example, when we did the hired blades, and I just needed more shield people, I'll just do a couple of them and leave the rest for upgrades. But generally speaking, I don't want to move the stack until everybody's ready to upgrade. With only a couple of exceptions. Like, if we're about to do a big siege battle, I do find it more useful to have people with shields than people that are, like the veteran spearmen, for example. Which are really not that good at siege battles, sadly. Ooh, fine. Let us go through and murder. Awkward force battle, there we go. So, at this rate, once these people die, I guess I could try to siege another castle. Sadly, though, because we're using Rhodoks versus Rhodoks, the sergeants are probably going to leave us en masse very soon. They should probably deposit them in another building of some sort. We do have some access to Swadian Group types, which is nice. Okay, killed him. Nice. Goodbye, mercenary cavalry. Bonked on my troop, my bad. Yeah, I definitely don't like fighting near our capital or some of these other castles. These hill battles feel terrible. If I could get to their back row, I think we'll be fine. If we could get to their back row. But even if we just draw fire from our main army, I'm also okay with that. Okay, now I definitely have to just only draw attention from our army. Let's leave. So we know our shield on our back will protect us. We saw that help us earlier. So I believe we should be fine because of our first aid. As long as I don't die, I should be good. The only question is, will they actually be able to hit me from here? Because they are pretty stupid at accuracy. Like, they're not terribly far off from hitting me, as you can see. I'm the only person over here, so they're definitely aiming for me. But we'll take that as a win. I mean, if they're aiming at me and not the people fighting them directly, that's fine. Okay. I think we'll get a little closer. I just want to see the battle a little better. There should be more of them spawning in soon, presumably. Once we get to the round 2, well, the fight's over. Nice. Okay, we didn't have to do that much this time, which is good. It's nice when your people are competent. Now I'm mostly healed. How much do we need to level? Another 33,000? So yeah, I think I'm just gonna max pathfinding with intelligence, if I'm able to. I have everything I need to win the game, for sure. I could drop another point in leadership due to mostly just morale, but I don't want that over pathfinding, for sure. I don't care about melee damage. I think Power Strike 4 is good enough for basically everything in the game. And I'm not going to level archery at all, because I don't see the point in doing it when we have the war crossbow. I know there's people that swear by the bow, but I'm like, I think I'd rather have engineering 10 and surgery 10 over both of those. And since it's splitting between having, like, strength and intelligence, I just think the int skills are just so much better to put on the main character due to the fact that you could +4 bonus them, and those skills are absolutely broken. Okay, so not a lot of them are fighting me here. I also don't understand why I'm able to use this crossbow on the horseback. Oh, you can't reload the weapon on horseback. Oh, okay. I was like, because it says cannot be used on horseback, but I'm like, I definitely have used it on horseback before. Okay, so I get a one-shot with it. That's cute, I guess. Let's try to get in close so I can help our allies. But unfortunately, this dreaded hill is here. Aim, please. Oh, our Blundeck got chopped down, unfortunate. Kill him. Let's help our ally. Ally dies, of course. See, like, once we're actually able to reach them, we just do, like, a single swing, and they basically just fall. But the sad part is, like, because they're on a hill, I can't charge at them evenly. The AI is actually using decent tactics at the moment, which annoys me. For them to actually do something that's effective against me. How dare they, chat? Missed him there. That was my fault. There we go. It's fine. It's about time the AI did better strategies versus us. But yeah, hill battles with crossbowmen is a really gross combo. Do not appreciate seeing these fights whatsoever, for sure. So they spawned down there at least. So did they willingly go up that hill just to annoy me? I guess they did. Because this kind of hill is fine. You're just gonna go bonk and bonk. And we're just gonna run in case they're aiming at us. Doesn't seem like many are, if any, so I'm gonna charge back in. We're gonna do the same stupid strategy their AI horsemen do against us. So if any of them face us like that, then we just make them stop fighting our allies. A free win there. Kill the sharpshooter. Ooh, hit him on the wrong side so it didn't do full damage. This should kill him though. Oh, or not. Still got the speed penalty. I guess he was backing up just as he was struck. That went much better. So we're good here, and yeah, we're completely destroying their army. So sadly, our brother didn't want to talk to us, so clearly the only way to solve the family issue is to kill our brother. I mean, that's his fault, chat. I tried to talk to him in private. I'm like, okay, I mean, you have, like, relationship 30-something with me. Well, not 30, more like 20-ish. But, you know, we tried. That's what he gets for sticking with the Rhodoks. So at this point, we don't have many people left. Tell dropped like a fly, unfortunately. Oh, we traded blows there. I thought I was going to outswing him. Bundik leveled to 20. That's pretty good for us. Yeah, Bundik is basically unstoppable. He should just be able to solo most encounters by himself at this point. So I'm feeling like even if we don't have sergeants, at least we have the equivalency of an elite. So we'll hide away our sergeants in a random castle so we don't lose them. So that's the thing too. They also can't desert if they're in another castle. So we'll be careful. Also, I think if our troop size gets too big in general, that will also cause them to leave, but yeah, we just gotta be careful. Again, just easy sharpshooter kills. It's less that we have to deal with later. Oh, Bundik died. That's unfortunate. Also, I took a lot of damage. We should probably run. Come on, allies. Clean up the battle. Killed a bandit randomly. So I'm taking a lot of damage, which is concerning. I do want to help our ally a little bit if we're able to. The sharpshooters are quite damaging to our people. I bonked our ally, unfortunately. Oh, random man-at-arms. Hello. Well, we killed him. That could have been really bad for our troops, or us if he had a lance, but I think it went fine. So where we can, we're still going to try to pick them off with our horse. That way we don't have to worry about them later. But feeling pretty good. Our ragtag crew has defeated a larger army yet again. 61 versus 39, sure. I'm still recovering an okay amount of health. Thank you, overpowered first aid. Right, chat? Thank you for this victory, first aid. Oh, I think I see the enemy up on the hill. Yep, there they are. Oh, they're all horses? Ew. Ew, they saved their cavalry for last? Whatever. Maybe I'll stay on this hill. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, somebody else go first. Ooh, oh, that's an interesting riding animation you have there. Interesting. The horse... What is... look at that riding animation. Oh, game. You never see... It looks like we're just having a seat. Like, we're just looking at the battlefield. We're like, oh, there's the enemy. Now we're on our, like, horse seat. The horse is clipped into the mountain. Amazing. Yeah, okay. There's enough distracting the cavalry. I don't want to get lanced or something stupid, because there'd just be a dumb way to lose the fight. So I think with enough people here, I will not get charged. So that's fine. So unfortunately, our allies are still pretty injured, so they're going to drop relatively quickly. But hey, they put in the work. They absorbed some bolts, so the rest of our army can get closer. I would say, job well done. Oh, is that just a regular spearman? Oof. Not even a veteran. Oh, he blocked me. I went for the killing blow. Killed another sharpshooter. I mean, I'm happy about this, chat. They are basically down all of their elites, and I think I could take another city for free because they did this. Because, you know, they focused our castle, which I didn't feel like waiting for them to siege. So I got a little impatient there. I could have waited if I really wanted to, but I'm like, do I really want to take the war at their pace when I could just interrupt them and kill them? And the answer was no. I really didn't want to wait. I didn't care about getting a -1 relationship because the only person that mattered was our brother. He didn't want to talk to us, so then we just fought the marshal who will probably hate us anyway. Oh, they have a lot of crossbowmen. Okay, let's dodge and weave. And then our other companion should just clean this up pretty easy. A dodge and weave successful. So yeah, we have hired blades, we have sergeants, we have sharpshooters. They have recruits. The slowest chase of all time. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Used that on horseback, chat. 10 out of 10. You could go tell Rog. Look, he went from -13 to -8. He loves us a little more. Oh, we didn't capture Freishin, aka our brother. That would have showed him, right, chat? Been like, stupid brother, join our team already. What are you doing? Yeah, we'll do this. Don't need this. Need any of this. Don't need any of that. Marnid level. Sure, let's level Marnid. It's just... I really wish I realized earlier that intelligence was so much better on the protagonist, because his engineering 6 is such a waste. Let's give him strength. No. Riding we'll give him riding 3, and then we'll pump his strength. He could just level polearm and crossbow. That should be good enough for now. Lethe, what do you have? Ooh, get another point in looting, because I don't really care about your damage. No. We'll do looting. Let's give her strength and I guess throwing / archery. I don't really care what she levels at this point. Bundik is fairly injured. Bundik has 1,000,000 points in shield though. Could give him power strike because if the AI usually doesn't take advantage of speed as much as I would like, so them having higher power strike is fine. Plus, as I said before, I don't really care. They are not going to be using any in skills. Agility is good for riding, and they already have riding 4 and shield 4. Don't really think they need anything else, so we'll just keep pumping strength for now. I'll raise his two-handed because he's using a bastard sword. Hello, Borsha. What do you have? Nothing of interest. Technically, I can make him have looting since he has spare skill points, but whatever. Bigger guard. Yeah, I wish there was a command for just, like, control U, for example, would have been upgrade or something like that. I guess I could see if that exists. That way I don't have to constantly, like, move from right to left. Useful. I don't think I want any of these people to level, except for the militiamen. I guess we'll do... foot soldiers? And crossbowmen is good. Yeah, we just need to put some of them away, so that way we don't lose them. So for now, let's put most of our sergeants in here so we don't lose them. So I'll keep like 5 of them or so. And it'll keep our army size smaller. And I'm hoping this combination of things will stop us from losing people. And if I need to restock our troops, I could just come back here afterwards. So let's go see how much they have in this other kingdom. Oh, actually, speaking of which, I forgot to see something. So we technically protected our own castle. Let me go back to the Lord's Hall. I think I saw a couple of people defected to our army. I will... So, unfortunately, there's not a really fast way of checking relationships with these people. So I found, like, my fastest way of seeing if they like us or not is to purposely reject them and look at their stats. He was at -14, so he's actually a character I don't really care about getting. He went from -2, so I don't really like either of these people. I don't know if there's a faster way than that to check. Like, I could leave, check reports, look for their name, do all these things, or I could just tell them no, and then look at their original score. So none of those people I think are worth grabbing because we have negative relationships with them. However, chat, think of it this way. If I never recruit them, they will just stay in our hall forever, and the enemy can't the enemy can't do anything with them. So we could just basically laugh at them, because there's nothing they could do. So whatever army they were part of, they are no longer going to war for them. So we basically just removed 2 generals from the battlefield. So sadly, I don't think those people are worth picking up. But speaking of picking up, hopefully we could get a couple of things here. That would be nice. Grunwalder's being sieged. Oh, they're being attacked by bandits. The populace is hostile to me. Oh, right, we burned this village down before. I remember. Those were good times, Chad. Remember when we burned this village down? We don't need to anymore. We could protect them. They're just a little upset we pillaged their whole village. But to be fair, that did help us get off the ground, so their sacrifice was appreciated. Even if they didn't appreciate it. I am stuck on something. There we go. I love all the arrows hitting me, but I have so much armor on, it doesn't really matter. It's like, yeah, that would have killed me with normal armor, but no. Right now it doesn't matter. They don't have, like, power draw 5. They don't have, like, uber bows. I'm like, go ahead. Let's try and hit me. See what happens. Oh, that guy's a beast. He actually blocked me. And he died. You can only block for so long, right, chat? So, free relationship with the people that hate us. In theory, we could correct their relationship, but probably not going to happen. It would take a miracle, chat. And sadly, the village near us will probably hate us for failing the training one. There's not much we could do. They burned it down. Hey, we're at negative 21. We did it, chat. They still hate us. Alright, let's go over to Uxtal. Oh, Berglin. Actually, maybe we could get some troops there. That'd be huge. We need time to recover health anyway. Oh, wait, are we being sieged? I forgot. Yes. So I'm gonna pull my attention over here. That's fine. Oh, hey, look, one of our lords is here. Hello, Lord Ira. Oh, what happened to your troop total? You're only at 11. Oh, 16. My bad. 11 active troops. So I think he got into battle and lost with somebody. Lord Norsha's here. Nords and Swady have agreed to peace. That doesn't really impact us at all, to be honest with you. Lord Despin of the Best Kingdom was defeated? Who's Lord Despin? Was that the... I thought we had Ira. Wait, who's Despin? Wait a minute, chat. Did somebody join me without me agreeing to it? I thought we only added Lord Ira. I actually want to go back and see that. Relationship went from 1 to 0, but we can't have him sieging us because this is annoying. If we manage to kidnap him, we'll end up at a positive relationship. And again, 1 relationship is not going to matter. So I'll take the relationship loss here. So yeah, we're going to go check those logs again, because they said they were in our army, but I don't remember recruiting them. I mean, it's possible Ira helped recruit people. I did see people defected to our team, but usually that just means they're in the hall. And we saw those people that I saw before in there. So I don't know who Despin is. We're gonna we're gonna look at our kingdom report later. I mean, it's possible someone joined us indirectly. I've not seen that before. I guess we'll learn. Yeah, because we're so early in the kingdom that it's really easy to remember who we have. So like we legitimately only recruited Ira, so I don't know what they're talking about. And I undid our save where we rejected the people that were there. Unless it's something like, unless our marshal hired like a mercenary or something, and that's what that is. Not really sure. Nice. Yeah, this army is getting absolutely devastated. Oh, Why, hello there, wall of soldiers. We meet again. The downside of approaching the enemy is that that can happen. Just suddenly all the enemies in the world. So let us probably mow down some of these crossbowmen. I think our allies are not going to do that hot. There we go. That was like 4 in a row. Sergeant walking backwards and not looking at us. What a fool. And a bit of damage there. I gotta be careful. Uh-oh. I'm bonking into people. There we go. Easy kill. Easy kill. Lightly misaimed. Player issue. Go this way. Ally interrupted me. How rude of him. How dare our allies be confident? Get out of here. I'm the one on the killing spree. They killed a skirmisher of ours. Kind of annoying. But on the plus side, they are looking kind of defeated. We lost one person. They lost everything. Is that our 37 versus their 63? Did I read that correctly? That's interesting. Well, good thing we have tactics, so I don't really need to worry about being super outnumbered. We might as well jam our army full of elite troops and then not let them surround us. Feels like a good strat. 0 damage. I'm gonna hard disagree on that one. Excuse me? How did that not hurt him? He was walking towards me when I swung. That's actually nonsense. Did I like hit him on like the back portion or something weird? Unfortunate if that's what did happen. Anyway, that should have been a free kill. We'll call him the God Dodger. Horse ran at him. I swung. I miss. Oh, that guy actually wants to fight me. Thought he was retreating. That's okay. We made him retreat from this world by slicing him down. Get out of here. We're gonna do some little bit of micro adjustments here to charge without hitting our people. There we go. Yeah, this is looking pretty one-sided. Ooh, too early. Got him though. Ally? Ally causing me to lose speed bonus is so sad. Had to avoid him though. I think this guy's still dead regardless though. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, if we could pick off a couple of their sharpshooters, this will be huge for us. Or if their sharpshooters just try meleeing us, that's also a big win in my book. I don't really care about their melee damage. Only care about their war crossbows. Wow, he took 59 to the face. What a beast. All total is real, chat. Oh, I didn't aim correctly because he was ducking. Should have adjusted slightly. It's fine. We have time to correct our aiming a little bit. There we go. Oh, hello. I absolutely want to kill their sharpshooters. I don't want to deal with that later, either as deserters or as the enemy troop type. So no thanks. Put them both down. And feeling like this battle is over. Indeed it was. You're free to go, False 4. Hey, look at that, chat. We gotta... Wait, didn't we -1 him to 0? Wait a minute. Hold on. Is reputation broken in this game? We were just talking about how we -1'd him, and it said he went from 1 to 0. He didn't go from 2 to 1. He went from 1 to 0. Then I captured him, and we went from 1 to 6. Oh, that's messed up. There's no penalty for this? Okay. Right, chat? Like, okay. If you just want to make that okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm like, listen, that's your fault for not programming that correctly. The more you know, chat. We really need to sell these items at some point. I really don't need most of these. How close are we to finishing this book? So close, chat. Come on, essays on logic. You can do it. Jeremis has hit 14. You know what? Jeremis has stopped complaining about our party recently. Maybe he's finally happy, chat. Maybe he's about to leave. Who knows? Never know with Jeremis. Portia also has still 3 skill points. I mean, if he gets agility 9, I could do shield, riding, then hold the rest of the points. I think that would be okay. So again, that's just another set of people that got absolutely devastated. So, question. Oh, there's more of their caravans, which is really tempting to fight. Hey, look, the king only hates us at -43, chat. Look, we're becoming friends. Are you raiding Pungadar? That is just actually rude. Hold on. Let's go fight them, and then we'll go see Uxkull. We need to heal anyway. Yeah, I know they've been raided. I'm heading towards them. Oh, it already got raided. Oh, that sucks. Fine, too slow. That's called a petty raid. Petty raid, chat. Let's regen our troops a little bit. This is where I think pathfinding is going to help us out a lot. So right now we're giving a +1, but we could get better. Just a couple more levels. If we finish reading the book, I think that'll be huge for moving our troops quickly. So most of our troops have recovered. How many troops are here is the question. Ooh, that's a lot. Now, on the plus side, chat, if you want to see the effects of beating them in a counter siege, Garmul had, I think, 90 or so troops last time, and Telrog, I think, also had around 90. They're reduced to 22 and 1. So we could see we've basically crippled their army. I think this is too greedy to do. Yeah, I think this is too greedy with our current army. If we kept our sergeants, I would have done it. I would have done it. How about you, Nomar? Did you like us? Oh, no. We burned you. That's right. You're going to hate us forever. Let's check out Veluca. And then we'll decide what to do from there. But on the plus side, they're doing pretty poor. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to check something. I think it's in... Oh, there's so many things. Is it notes, factions, our kingdom? Yeah, see, we only have Lord Ira, but maybe there's people fighting for us? Because remember, it said, like, Desbin, right? I think was the name. I don't know if it was Lord Unfortunately, I don't remember his title. I don't know if it was Lord... Oh, it is Lord Despin. What? What? Something weird is happening, chat. Okay, so maybe the... Oh, you know what this was? This was the person we saw in the hall, but I didn't choose to make him our vassal, but he became our vassal anyway, and he got kidnapped by the Rhodoks. So I might be able to actually find him. That's interesting. Allegedly. Well, it says he's 50 days old. He might have broken out of jail. So we might find him again randomly, question mark? How guarded is Veluca? I think I actually want to join this battle and help out the purple team. I think I actually just straight up want to do this. Okay. So now, chat, we're going to befriend the purple team while destroying the Rhodoks. So I think chat can agree that's kind of a win-win for us. And this guy will like us. Their kingdom will like us. And that will be another kingdom less likely to mess with us. I'm not going to say it's impossible for them to do it when we have positive relationships. It's just less likely. So, us interfering in war is actually pretty huge here. So I'm glad the Green Kingdom decided to continue fighting people. Are they charging us with tribes? Oh no. Chat, what did we do to their troops? They're attacking with Peasant Woman. Like, chat, this is their main army. They actively chose to fight with Peasant Woman. That's so sad. We've destroyed so many of their troops. This is what they're reduced to. Oh no, farmers? Oh, you can't win with those, green team. You gotta do a little better than that. What happened to your elites? Are they all in your castles? Yeah, that's a big oof. So this, again, we're gonna potentially capture people. We're gonna befriend another nation without needing to go to war with them, so that's win-win. We get to defeat a larger army than us because they're joined in and fighting a weaker army. So the purple relationship is gonna swing really heavy in our favor because they would not have won without us. And then on top of that, if we do capture these people, we'll end up potentially getting more relationship with them. Or, at minimum, we just eliminated 3 more entire armies from their team. Now, for now, I'm going to continue to release them, since I want to build relationship with random people and build honor. But I think going forward, when we get down to, like, the last 2 kingdoms, I'm going to imprison everybody, chat. Not a single person will be let go unless they are at some insane relationship with us. I will absolutely jail them for life, and they will be in jail until the end of the game. And they're gonna have to deal with it. And that possibly includes their enemy lord. I might even just jail their enemy lord. Like, King Graveth, chat? I might call him King Gallows, because he might not leave that prison before his kingdom perishes. Okay, so that was pretty convincing. Our 69 versus the enemy 59. So we're rebuilding morale. We're gaining more renown. We went from, I think, 72. Do you remember from last time, chat? Around 70-ish troop size max for our army. I think we're at 84 or something now. So you can see it's kind of snowballing out of control. I could take all of our empty spaces and not necessarily use them for our army, but to just get more of their prisoners on our side, and therefore just continue to snowball our numbers out of control. So we already have as many troop max as I want for the rest of the game. We literally don't need any more to win, but I could get more. I'm not going to try to. I might get leadership maybe to try to fix morale problems, but that's like it. And I'm not going to take that before leveling Pathfinder a couple more times. So when we're like almost done with the game, I'll go do that to fix our army totals. Because by then I'll probably have like a max of 100 or so, and I'll be moving with 70. So it'd be nice to make them a bit cheaper. Or not cheaper, make them like us a bit more. Cheaper doesn't really matter, since we'll just take control of D-Rim at some point and get a lot of money. Right now I'm leaving it neutral, but in the near future, I'm just gonna go ahead and take ownership of it. Probably next time we have a weak pass, I'll just own it. Right now I'm a little hesitant to do that because they keep sieging it so often, but once it's a bit more stable, and we're not worried about it possibly losing, and us possibly getting our marshal in trouble, we'll go ahead and do that. So we'll try to keep an eye out. So chat, if you notice it after battles that anybody else defects to our kingdom, we'll take a look. So that's a good sign. It means our kingdom's getting strong enough that people respect it. But sadly, we can't really do much with our marshal currently. Ideally, what we would do is if we have 2 generals, we can actually alternate who the marshal is over and over and kind of power level our relationship. So there, we went from 0 to 4 with this guy, and the guy we saved went from -4 to 4. So we're on the road to potentially recruiting this guy. Oh, they all escaped. I will let them keep peasant women. I don't really care. Ooh, a balanced sword. Be fun. Anything else they could use junk. Mira leveled. Okay. She's kind of okay. She leveled in power draw, which is unfortunate. I think what I'm going to do, let's put her another rank in shields so she could survive sieges more easily. And then... yeah, I think this is probably good. She still has power draw 4. We could get her up to power draw 5 next turn. Need any of these. Get a new marksman. These... ooh. I don't really want man-at-arms. I could get man-at-arms, but I think I'm going to get infantry here. I'd rather them just be better seizures than over battle stuff. Waiting and crossbowmen, that's good. But getting a last-second upgrade is kind of nice. They have about 330 people here, but how many... Ooh, they have a prisoner here. Ooh. Ooh, I might just go in here to mess with their prisoner. Oh, chat. What happened to their army? They have only 38 people? What happened to their hundreds, chat? Oh, and they have 21 just skirmishers? Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, they recognize me. Hopefully I don't die here. This would be kind of annoying. Oh, hello, people behind me. Oh, stop it. Game, come on. I got rid of one. The battle continues. How are they just blocking so fast? Out of here. There we go. I know. They love to ambush on some of the hills in this town. It's quite annoying when that happens. Okay, are there any fun troops we could recruit before we try to lay siege to this place? Bastia Star. Alright, well, we can maybe recruit him later. Let's get the hired blades, even though that's a bit expensive. And what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna do a safety save. And then we're gonna go ahead and try to break the people out of jail? Question mark? Because that'll make them like us a lot. It will not let their enemy army get money, which I don't think the AI really cares about that. But more importantly, it's free rep and they don't really care. The problem is, though, is that there's so many good guards here. So we're going to see if this is even possible. And if it's not, we'll just undo. I mean, we're not doing the hardcore save kind of thing. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, so we're going to say I want to speak to a prisoner. I thought you were the boss. Give me the keys. Prison break. Alright, so I think we managed to get through. Okay, that was actually fine. Although, sadly, this guy could still die if he doesn't join successfully. Wait, he's not in here? Where is he? Yeah, oh, he's in the other cells. Let's just do a prison break. Come to get you out of here. Grab a weapon despite your weakness. Ah. So, sadly, I think we're going to have to tell him to come with us, and we'll just try to protect him and see how it goes. Now we should be in our full gear, at least. Shouldn't be as terrible. So weirdly, he's not moving from spawn, which I'm okay with. I don't really want him to. Yeah, suddenly this is much easier when you're not using basic quarterstaff. I think chat could agree on that. Like, that's much easier. Where are the enemies? Hello? No, for a town, it's awful quiet, right, chat? Where are they? There's a couple. Come to me. Oh, they got spears? Oh, that's rude. A little parrying there. Stop that. Nope. Okay, that was easy. The relationship with him went from 0 to 7, and the kingdom that I don't like to fight is now at 6 relationship with it. Oh no, their king likes us with 6. So again, he's less likely to mess with us. We'll take that. Just an easy prisoner retrieval. Let's see, what do I want to do? I'm not feeling confident with our troop total that I could take anything of interest. Unless I pull from another castle and try to siege them. Ooh, can I interfere in this? Oh, this would be amazing. Let's go interfere on this. I mean, sure, let's just make the purple army love us forever, right, chat? They're helping us defeat the enemy. We're just, you know, basically kill stealing. We helped a couple of their lords escape. This is probably the best I've done in terms of relationships all game. Every other point in the game, we've been burning villages or betraying people or starting wars. Now we're just helping people kill each other, but now they like us for it. I mean, you know, we just call that convenient. We're like, oh yes, we came to help you specifically. We were just not using you opportunistically. Yes, truly we care about the people. Oh, missed. Ooh, kill his horse. The count already got downed. Rip count. So yeah, I think we're in a pretty good position with the Rhodoks. I'm not even sure if they have any generals left. They had, I think, 12 or so with people, and we've defeated at least 7 of them by ourselves, including the king. So now we're just kind of cleaning up the stragglers. And even then, like, 30 troops is just not a number I'm worried about at all. Because again, most of them are not going to be elites. If it was like 30 sergeants, you know, I would be concerned. But we're looking at like veteran crossbowmen that are scared to even do battle with us. So we're kind of okay with that. Eventually we'll betray the Purple Kingdom, but for now I don't really see a reason to go in a all-out world war against these people. I was gonna say, the enemy of my enemy is convenient. Look, wow, we're at 10 relationship with him. 11? Chat, we might be able to snipe these generals next time. See, this is what I'm talking about. War is the ultimate relationship builder. Where else could we just do an easy interference and end up with almost 11 relationship? That's more than some of the people we've teamed up with in the past. Completely ridiculous, chat. Okay, so I'm just thinking what I want to do. I need more troops. Do I try to gather troops from one of our castles? How many troops do we have? I might want to take Voluka of all the places, because if we take Voluka, I can basically full restock our entire army. But the problem is do I have enough power to take Voluka is the question. Okay, so some people left our army, which really sucks. Manage the garrison. Let's bring with us... This is oh, morale is terrible. Okay, so they will probably abandon us. Yeah, so the problem is I think the longer we're at war, the more likely they are to leave. So that's a bit unfortunate. Trade them. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a risk here. I'm going to bring all of the foot soldiers here. I want to see if we could take Voluka. Ushkuru given to our lord, Ira, who just got sieged. So this is a little risky, but I think it's worth it. If we take Voluka, it's going to be so bad for the enemy team. We're going to get so many more troops, and we're going to cut them off from a lot of their territory at the same time. Do we need any other levels? Trained Spearmen, I think, also get shields, if I remember correctly, so this is fine. So let's see if we could do this. Hopefully this is not a siege tower battle, or else I will undo stuff and go back. Anyway, we defeated some of their forces. So, they're immediately attacking Urgelin. How annoying. Oh, it's a prepare ladder battle? Okay. Let's try. Well, we'll give it a shot, chat. It's definitely not in our favor, but it's possible we'll still win. Allies, I swear if you walk between me and the crossbow, I'm gonna get very upset at you. So we brought an additional 20 troops that we didn't have to recruit because we got them for just not taking over the castle. Whatever. I think this is fine so far. We let our troops heal a little bit. Their morale is really good, minus our Rhodok morale. We're gonna have to put all of our Rhodoks, I think, in one building later. And we're gonna have to start taking over where Suno is and Uxtal. Because Uxtal are the Swadians, as a reminder. So if we recruit their troop type, we will not have a disadvantage against the Rhodoks. So we need to be mindful of that. This is gonna help us significantly. Just killed all of their artillery fire. Oh, there's some people over here shooting at us. No. Let's reload. Nice headshot. That was a bad time for my mouse to get stuck. Still gotta get used to that, chat. I still don't really use mouse and keyboard very often. But sometimes I'm like, if I feel it getting too close to the edge of the desk, I gotta slide it. And I felt like that had unfortunately happened. Okay. Oops. Not mean to swap, yeah. I'm a little scared to go gung-ho yet, because I know that we have a lot of waves to get through. I'm gonna do my best to pick them off while I can without getting hit. I think I'm being targeted, so I'm gonna back up slightly. Reduce their odds of hitting me. Game, please. We do have the shield, so if we do need to retreat for whatever reason, we do have back protection, even if I can't use the shield directly. We'll take advantage of that. Mercy reloads randomly. There we go. There we go. Nice and simple firing. Okay, people are starting to get pushed back. I better interfere. Just need a couple people in the front. This should be good enough. Oh, I took a crossbow bolt. That's not good. Game. Overhead. Overhead game. Overhead. Thank you. I don't want to be... No, stop doing horizontal swings. I only want vertical slice. Man, if only I could just force it. I'm just kind of curious. Is there a way to get it to just always only do one type of action? Because it's like, right now it's the inverse of movement. So like, if I'm looking up like this, I want it to go downwards like that, but it doesn't do that sometimes. I feel like I fight the controls a couple times with melee swing in particular. I'm still afraid to charge in because they might spawn on me, but I should probably help a little bit here. So we do have a decent amount of health, and we are fairly tanky. And there are a lot of people here to help. Wait, why does this feel like I'm already done? Did we win already? There's no way that was 300. No, there's no way. Was it? That felt way... Chat, that felt way too fast for 300. I thought we still had like 4 or 5 waves to go. I mean, okay, if that was allegedly 300, that was a very easy city. Okay. How many did we even kill? Oh, so we did... So that's about what I was saying. I'm like, I felt like we still had 3 or 4 more waves to go of 40. So that would have put it at around 300. But you know what, chat? If we don't have to fight all 300, we'll keep that in mind. Maybe we will just take that other town with our current troops. Did you shoot me? That is rude. Embrace death. Thank you. Embrace death. No. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Oh, there's our elite troops murdering them. Thank you, Bateld. Oh, you sniped. Oh, he got shot. No, don't get killed, elite troops. Get some XP. Come on, companions, you can do it. I was gonna say, maybe I could do the quick turn to try to block with my back. Okay. Okay, then we're definitely gonna go take Uxol or whatever its name was. Because if we could get a constant Swadian source of troops, that will solve our problem with the war. Technically, I could go to Karaf Castle and take stuff near Karaf Castle to get the Sand Kingdom troops. That also would be okay, but I'm not a big fan of the Sand Kingdom troops, so... Oh my gosh, chat. What a payoff. Look how many troops I could get. Nordic warriors, yup. Chat, absolutely. Lancers, okay. Foot soldier, man-at-arms, we're gonna take those. Wow. Veterans, absolutely. Can we give away our crappy troops? I'm kind of thinking about it. How badly do I want some of these spearmen that don't even like us? I think I'm gonna give away a few of them. We'll leave all 7 of them here, and then I think we're gonna get Nords for now. Oh, wait, no, the Nords will hate us. It's not about that. It won't be as effective as I thought. We're already fighting the Nords. We hire this guy then. Let's get more foot soldiers and probably infantry. Do I need any of these other elite troops? Probably not. So, sad part is I unfortunately brought a lot of troops with me, so I didn't get as many as I wanted to. On the flip side, we managed to get some pretty strong troops across the board. So I'm still pretty happy with this. So our max troop size is now 91 because of how much we've been winning recently. So take that as you will, champ. Another really solid set of equipment. Thank you, looting. I wish to defer appointment. So let's go ahead and garrison all the people that don't like us. So say goodbye to our... Probably... I don't care about leveling them at this point. We're going to give all of our crossbowmen away that are with the Rhodoks. Because they're just going to leave us anyway. Let's put the spearmen in there. Get rid of one of these. See how we do with this team. Still 65 people, so it's a lot of people. Got some sharpshooters. Move them up a little bit more. Sadly, these sharpshooters don't have a shield, which is why I think they're just inferior to the Rhodoks. But we have to kind of do what we can. So let's go ahead and upgrade to sergeants. These guys are pretty good. They will tank a lot of hits for us, and that's all we really need. So we have 8 hired blades, more sergeants, a couple guards. Now we just need to make sure our sharpshooters are higher on the list. We do need them. Move our Nordic veteran higher as well. Lancer can go somewhere in the middle. Actually, no, we'll put the Lancer lower. I don't really want to use him over other troop types. So yeah, now we can have another 30 or so collectible troops. More importantly, in Voluka, that we just captured, we're now at 62 troops. So if we ever need to restock, we could come back. But now if we look at over here, we started with just Sanuzga Castle, and we already own all the way up to Voluka. So how does Chad feel about the massacre? This is getting kind of embarrassing for the Rhodoks. Like, we gave them all of these territories, and we are just taking them away at this point. It's getting a little sad. I could visit the tavern again if I want to. I could technically make one of these characters a lord versus them joining our party. So if I really wanted Beth to star again, who didn't really get along with us, I could bring him back. But so far, we've kind of neutraled out Jeremy's complaints. I think Jeremis might be sticking with us in the long term, and we absolutely need to get food. No question there. Let's get rid of these. I think at this point, I don't really care about them. We're gonna keep our prices pretty good. Any interesting weapons in here? Not really. Good heater shield, but I think we're pretty good here. A 23 damage bow. I think I will take that, because I almost can guarantee that is an upgrade for somebody. Put all those away. 23 damage bow. How about you, Nizar? What are you using for your bow? Only a 17? Ah, come on. There we go. So he went from, or excuse me, only a 15. He went from 15 damage to 23. So 8 more damage a shot, but he gets like over a 50% scale. So hopefully this will mean that we have much more consistent sniping in our team. So I should have replaced that a long time ago. But yeah, chat, I think at this point we just go on a capturing spree. I might even capture all the way to Suno. Oh right, the Orange Army is almost dead. Well, anyway, chat, let's go destroy Uxkhol, I guess. I mean, if they want to take Voluka from us, I mean, good luck. Enemy patrols are near Urgelin. Oh, you don't want to siege Urgelin. Oh, Mateus. Mateus, you don't want this. Surrender or die, Mateus. No. We can't have you sieging with people. Needs more massacre. Yeah, I think we'll take a small break once we deal with Uxkhol. And then when we come back, we're just going to continue destroying the Rhodoks. So I imagine every session will destroy about a kingdom. But the first one obviously being slower than the first ones because of just the sheer fact that we don't have the generals to back us up. But hopefully by capturing a big city, we can now start getting a lot more generals defecting. Because they realize who the victor is in this war. Because you have to think about it this way. They will defect for a couple reasons. One will be ideology. So, for example, some people just love killing people because they're evil villains. And if you appeal to them by saying you'll massacre the peasants, essentially, then they'll be more likely to join you than if you say people will have equal rights, as an example. But from our standpoint, one thing we have to be worried about is troop size. So we're slowly building up our total troops by putting people in castles. And hopefully by doing that, by looking at the size of our kingdom plus overall troops, they'll decide that they are safe to join us. So more often than not, when we go to recruit people, that'll probably be the #1 reason they don't join us. Our army isn't big enough. Once we get more than half the map, essentially that will stop being a problem, and then from there it'll be pure ideological differences. Like, I'm too loyal to my king, I could never betray, yada yada, but fine. Until then, we're just gonna chop down a few of the Rhodoks, who I'm sure are very happy that their king has lost all of these territories. So we might be seeing a very sad mass excommunication from the king. So essentially the way the game deals with traitors is if they hate the king enough, they might try to preemptively dump them from the army. So we might see so-and-so, like Ravath has expelled so-and-so as a traitor. Might see those occasionally. And now that we've taken a lot of territories, this is going to make a lot of his kingdom angry, because those territories belong to people. Now, he'll dodge a little bit of that if he himself owned the territories, because we do remember seeing a lot of Gravath confided within his council and decided King Gravath deserves the territory. So if we take those territories, it won't be as impactful. But if he did hand out those little fiefdoms to other people, those little tiny villages, that will annoy them pretty heavily, and that will cause disputes. So if we were to just let time advance, eventually his army would desert him, either through just the fact that they hate him, or they might be excommunicated, and then that happening starts a big snowball, because the more you excommunicate, the more your people hate you. So he could essentially just burn out all of his troops after a certain point in time. And them losing the war cannot be good for their morale, for sure. Oh, we didn't kill him. That killed him, though. So yeah, we're hoping that we fight more elite troops, because we could use some horse upgrades for our companions. Because we have enough ability to put a couple people on the heavy knights at this point. But I don't think it's worth using our money yet. Now, our money total is starting to get a little low. We're around 5,000. But just as a reminder, we never officially claimed a kingdom yet. And once I do decide to do that, which will probably be after we take the next kingdom, expect a lot of really stupid things to happen with our money total. Like right now, we're losing about 600 a week. I think we'll be gaining approximately 9,000 or more a week. And as you can imagine, once that happens, the game is pretty much over. So we're keeping it fair for the enemy at the moment. It's the best way to view it. I don't need any other items. You know what we could do? We could go ahead and garrison all of their prisoners. We could do stuff with them later. Don't really need them right now. This is looking pretty bad for them, to be honest with you. They've lost 2 kingdoms to me. Or whatever you want to call these. Capitals? I don't know what the word is the game uses. Let's look so I can learn nomenclature. They call this a town. Oh, just towns and villages. Oh, so I don't... See, I'm going to call them cities, because I think town feels like When I see castles and fortifications, I don't usually think towns. I think castles. But I guess castles are also a thing. Somewhat annoying. This one has even less troops. On the plus side, chat, you can see about how quickly they recover troops. So it took them several days until Telrog went from like 1 to 18. But again, those are days that he's not able to interact with us. And oops, I think we're gonna siege him. Oh, chat, it's a ladder battle. Oh, I'm so sorry, Uxel. I am so sorry for what we're about to do to you. Right, chat? Oh, no. Yeah, we beat a 300 city. Yeah, we don't care about these anymore. We learned we don't actually need to full clear. Live on stream. I've never usually paid attention when I'm in my solo games, so I'm still learning things as we go along. To actually read more of the information. Also, I'm stuck on the rampart, or whatever you want to call that. Stupid spikes. So yeah, our sharpshooters now have better crossbows. Okay. I guess I gotta jump this, which is really awkward. Wait, no, wait, how do I get through this? What is this? Okay, there we go. I used our ally to bonk me / bounce me into the right area. I don't know if that was intended, but it was kind of awkward. I am so sad I hit the wall there. Just slightly too low. But judging by the sounds of the screaming, I'm assuming we're winning. So keep in mind, our companions will slowly level up weapons on their own. If I give them a couple ranks in Weapon Master, they'll be pretty good. For me, I'd like to have a couple just to level faster, but it's not strictly necessary either. Or like a comfort skill point. I'm not gonna say it's like, oh, if you do this, you won't win the game. It's like, yeah, you could probably win with like literally 0. It would just mean you do less damage. So you could compensate by being more skillful, but it's fine. We don't need to compensate. We're good. Get out of here. No skill. Swing, murder, swing, murder. Thank you, Power Strike 4. You're the best. I can't believe we're almost at 300 weapon proficiency with this. We're at like 259. It's very silly. Okay. Got a couple kills here. And we leveled, so I can get more in pathfinding. So the faster we move, the less time the enemy has to recover, because we'll be attacking faster. The less likely the armies will be able to catch us, the more we could just go straight from battle to battle. And as you can imagine, the Great Snowball is going to keep occurring. So this is just super bad for the enemy army. I almost have more pathfinding than our ally does, because our ally has 6. I'm going to be up to 5. So I think we'll get another bonus to speed. I might want to take a point in shield at some point, but we'll see. So far, I haven't needed it. It would probably help me when I'm fighting the Rodox versus like all their crossbowmen. Ow, that was annoying. Get out of here. Or instances like that, it would have been nice to block. Are there farmers charging me? What are they doing? Well, they're turning their backs to our allies. An interesting decision. We lost the sergeant, but the sergeant would probably desert us anyway, so not gonna be too worried about that. Nice. That's a lot of crossbowmen. That's actually kind of annoying. That is an unusually high number just waiting towards the end of the area. Gotta snipe a few. Yeah, there is a lot of things that could kill me if they focus fire me. Let's pick them off. But thank you again to Siege Crossbow for making this easier for me. Like, very little investment needed. I just put my weapon proficiency that I don't care about into it, and I just become an elite sniper. That feels kind of nice. We were doing like hundreds of damage to them. Nice headshot again. I think our allies are slowly losing based off of the looks down there. Even though I've helped them out dramatically. We're still not quite able to clear this easily. I have to retreat after this one. Alright, so I'm gonna have to help our allies. We definitely need them to lead the front line. They'll kill a couple here. Oh. Please don't let me be in the front. Please don't let me be in the front. Thank you. Allies, please stop blocking me by walking in front of me. Okay, there we go. So we don't have many people left, but this should be good enough to clear the remaining people, hopefully. Hopefully. Wait, are they just ignoring the snipers that are right there? Okay, we need to help our allies. They're kind of dumb. Nice. Okay, so hopefully that's their last wave. I haven't seen more respawn at least. So this should be good. They've killed all the ones down there, I think. Now we just need to help them with these few. We should win. Yeah, that should be fine. Don't you dare headshot. Oh, you tried going for it. I was like, don't you headshot me. Get out of here. Alright, so we just took another major city. That was a little risky. They're upset because we lost, or a lot of people got wounded, if you're wondering why Bundik is mad at us. But we did just defeat 189 people and stop them from gathering their troops. So we just beat another one of their 30 again. There is a lot of red. So again, these are all troops that they can't retrieve from, and yeah, that's just really brutal for them. The stubborn defenders continue to resist. Story of our life, chat. Alright, let's actually take this opportunity to just put more points in int so we could get more pathfinding. We're going to be moving so fast across this map, chat. It's going to feel good. So I'm probably going to leave it around 6 or 8. I really don't need a ton of points here. It's good enough. Our allies are here, maybe getting some bonus XP. Bundik absolutely slaughtering that poor person. Go, Mateld, go. You have the super shield now. So yeah, the faster they have, or the higher shield rank they have, the faster they are to block. So that should keep them alive longer in theory. Wow, I did 67 damage. That's pretty good for somebody with only Power Strike 4. There we go. They whipped out the bow, which we know does more damage now. There's Bundik, our tankiest character. And his shield skill is no joke. Why is Bundik upset? Stop it, Bundik. We won that fight pretty easily, no casualties. Get over it, Bundik. Right, chat? Like, whatever, Bundik. I can't win that more flawlessly than just then. Okay, there we go. The guy just slumped in his chair. Just chilling out, chat. Like, he's just like me and the bros having a drink. Just sleeping it off. Bundik, I know you're upset. Oh, Garmel's here. You're free to go, Garmel. Hey, chat, we have an 11 relationship with him. So he's getting closer to recruitable. If we beat him 2 more times, I think we could just straight up recruit him. Oh, wow, chat. Look how many people we get to choose from. Oh, no. This is going to be so many. Skirmishers. Oh, foot soldiers, please. Absolutely. More foot soldiers. Where's your high-end people? Skirmishers are okay here. Definitely some infantry. Wow, chat. This is gross. It's just... That's a lot of elite horsemen. I think I'll take those, actually. We're at 94 max troop size. Oh my gosh, we're spiraling out of control, chat, with our company size. I'll move it so chat can see it again, because I'm sure you can't quite see it there, but yeah. Again, reminder, we were at like low 70s, I think. We're at 94 now. Gross. Bigger veterans. Yeah, I might recruit them. I think they're the better one. Oh, they have a guard. I'm going to hire the guard. I didn't see him in there. Marksman. Ooh, get rid of him. And let's get a couple archers if I can. Capacity reached. Okay. That's a lot of sellables. Do we want to make sure to junk some of this? Because I need food. And we're here and we took a building, so I might as well benefit from it. Something like this should be good. I'm gonna defer appointment. Now we're just gonna go straight to the marketplace, and we're just gonna junk everything we just picked up. I have an okay amount of food here, which is nice. Let me get a couple more. Let's say lettuce and bread. So we have enough food to last us quite a while in the field of war. Now we just junk everything we just picked up. I think this is good enough. Leave the horse for now. Don't need these. Need that. I think I sold the horse by accident. I'll unsell the horse. So we gained almost 1,000 in cash. We gained a ton of troops. A 747 health shield is kind of crazy. A 25 damage bow. I think we gotta purchase this. I just think it's just so much better than what we're using. I think we just have to. And I'll get rid of the cheap bow. Well, I guess I could keep it. There is one ally I might give it to. Do I need any of these? Bolts +1. I'll get rid of bolts +1. We don't really need those either at this point. So we just lost all the money I made. But on the plus side, we now have another place under our domain. Let's see. They're now at 40 total troops. So we could swap out our Rhodoks if we have any. And just give them to here. And I could bring in the militia to replace them. Do we have any other Rhodoks in this wall of text here? Don't see any. I don't really like horse archers. I'm going to put them away. Give away... Oh, can I make them infantry? Oh, I can. Oh, that was actually convenient. I can just downgrade them again. Sweaty Knights are really good, but I don't really want to pay for them. Thinking about what to do here. We have way too many troops. I need to think about who should go in here. I guess the ones where we have low numbers of them. The veterans are good. We'll get veterans. Put away the horsemen. I don't really want to do horse battles for the most part. Put away the lancers. Even though they're good, I'll put them away for now, because I don't plan on doing a lot of land battles. I will level the Swadian Knights. I will get Swadian Knights because they are really strong. I will actually keep the Swadian Knights. I'll give them a man-at-arm. I don't really need a regular huntsman. I just... Ooh, Nord Veteran is pretty good. So we're at 2 Nord Veterans now. Who's our weakest unit? Probably just a regular archer. Let's give them up. Anybody else that's really cheap? Get rid of him. Get rid of him, probably. Yeah, regular foot soldiers. I think we just give these up at this point. So we just have more people protecting this place. And now nobody should leave us. We have 72 people garrisoned here. So if they're going to try to attack us with their 30 armies, there's pretty much nothing they could do. So what I'm going to do, Chad, I'm going to take a short break since we did go for a pretty long period of time. And I think when I come back, we're going to go ahead and just continue fighting. I think we have basically a couple places we can take. I think tonight we might actually be able to wipe out most of the Rhodoks. We have a lot of annoying castles to take, but it's very likely we could take Suno, Yalin, and maybe all the castles in between. And that will leave the Rhodoks at basically less than half of their original starting force. And you have to think, taking Uxmal and Suno were originally Orange Kingdom territories. So technically, we've almost completely wiped out the Orange Kingdom. They only have a couple of random castles and Praven. So they will fall pretty much instantly when we do decide to declare war on them. And keep in mind, while doing all this, we now have a lot of potential income generation. So I think what I'm going to do is probably head back to Dirim so I can take ownership of it, or go to Sinuzga and do the same thing. Honestly, they're close enough. I don't think it matters. And then we could start raking in the cash, and then we start just absolutely destroying the rest of the Rhodoks. So if our brother doesn't want to join the normal way of talking to us, he's going to have to join our kingdom when there's no kingdom to turn back to, chat. So let's take a small break, and we're going to say goodbye to YouTube for now. So hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. But I think for now, chat, we're going to say goodbye to our friends on YouTube. So Hopefully see you again next time, YouTube, and so long for now.